Go live.
Go live.
I went live.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Jesus.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. Going live? Alright, time to throw my microphone in a box of crackers.
My apologies.
Okay, we're back. It's Layton, same as always.
Oh, I should turn into the stream.
Oh, right, I'm sorry. Well, so, last time I did this as Noel. Did you want me to continue Noel, or did you want to try and do it as another bake-off host? Should we alternate?
I don't think I'm confident enough to do an impression of anyone as decently as you do, Noel, and also Noel fits so well.
Right. But upon their arrival, they experience a series of inexplicable happenings. Unsettled by the strange things they've seen, the three begin an investigation of the town. Wahoo coin.
Jubilation
cool.
currency.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Where's the hotel?
Ah.
Which one of these is the hotel, Mr. Wayne? I won't book it until you tell me.
Okay.
Which one's the hotel? What?
Let's see if this works.
I didn't even get to look.
The windows spelled hotel.
Cake.
Wow. I'm sorry, what?
The windows spelled hotel. I got dream
I'll believe
fluffed.
You got dream fluff.
Dude, dream fluff. That's
Oh,
Luke.
I was reading chat. How are you doing, Flora? Any better?
A little bit. I think with a little rest I'll be back to my old self.
Flora, Luke and I are going... Blech. I read that as we're going out back. We have some business. We are going back out to learn more about the town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest up?
Yes. Take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long.
Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there, you two. Oh, you too, Professor.
This font is genuinely a little bit hard to sight read.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Just a
Do
little
you
bit.
think Flora's going to be alright?
I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She may just be exhausted from our long journey. I think our best course of action now is to gather what information we can and hurry back to the hotel. After
Oh,
all,
I see. She's got that female hysteria.
exactly.
Hmm.
Flora fucking died.
No, what a shame.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dying. I'm dead.
The Professor and Luke decide to explore the strange new town.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
dead.
There are
Sap-
people here?
Savvy, how about you since Flora exploded?
Good evening, sirs. I do hope the young lady traveling with you feels better soon.
You're gonna want to remember that voice. I think that guy shows up a couple times, actually.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Schrader visited Fulsen's. The Elysian box and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by. I'm sure of it.
Do you think whoever stole the Elysian box might be hiding here as well?
It's still too early to tell. But I'll know more if we can figure out why Dr. Schrader ventured out here in the first place. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the Elysian box.
Let's get to it then. Lead the way, Professor.
Beluga.
Oh, it's me.
My word, Samuel, it's here in town, I can guarantee that. You are to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me at once, got it?
Oh, come on, Uncle. Do you really think it's everything people say it is? I don't know. Kinda sounds like a lot of baloney to me.
Are my ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn you just told me that my information was wrong. You're in no position to be lecturing me on the subject. Now get out there and start looking!
Okay, okay. I need to blow a gasket. I'm looking.
What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor?
It would appear that they too are out on the hunt for something.
Oh, look over there, Professor. What on earth could that be?
There's just a hot air balloon shaped like a cabbage in the middle of town for no reason.
That looks delicious.
Oh
What
my
the
god, it's
Alright, I forgot there's just a book with all the lore in it that just opens up at convenient times in the story because they were like, whatever. I totally forgot about that.
It appears to be some variety of strange book. Perhaps someone dropped it while running about town.
Yikes, get a load of this crazy cover. What's the symbol on it?
Let's have a look. The symbol appears to be in the shape of a goat.
Well, whatever it is, it gives me the willies. But I do wonder what's written inside.
Hard to say with the book locked up as tight as it is, isn't it? Well, good read, Jello. Still, this symbol is very intriguing.
Say, Professor, maybe somebody in that antique shop over there can tell us something about it.
Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there.
You put a book in your suitcase.
Wow.
for all who would like to know. The tea of the day is Lady Grey.
Oh, God, I wish I were you.
They go to the shop.
Let's actually
We go
see what
to
the
the
tea of the
shop.
day is. I got a new help.
Oh.
Hmm.
Select the tea you want.
I
to
always
serve.
scream that when I'm making tea.
I'm feeling less than my best. Will you make me a tea with oasis leaf, brisk berry, and bell tea? I think that's this, right? Yeah. It's the Bell
Wow.
Classic.
Wow.
Touch?
This is a touch. This is splendid, Luke. This is truly a testament to the restorative power of tea.
Whoa.
You found a hint coin at the bottom of your teacup. Interesting.
Oh,
Ah, the metallic flavor.
germs.
It's God Save the Queen, except with tea, which is extremely poorly advised.
What's God Save the Queen?
So I always hated this stupid fucking quote game. It's more like a prank. If you're in the pub with your mates, then what sometimes people will do is chuck a coin into your beer and say God Save the Queen, and the idea is you have to stop her from drowning by downing the pint.
Oh, that sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I hated that shit, and I never complied, and people eventually stopped doing it to me, which was exactly the goal.
Mm. Oh, it's the queen because her face is on the coin. That's fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Thanks for the free coin, mate.
It's gross, but it's at least it's not a shoey. That's an Australian one. A shoey
Oh.
is when you drink a pint out of a shoe, out of your shoe.
Oh.
And this dream fluff is
The ingredients were there, weren't they?
huh?
Wasn't the recipe there in the corner? That
No,
you had it?
that's what I'm putting in.
Yeah, no. But when you were doing the little help mini game, wasn't the recipe like there in the corner?
The,
Oh, that's only for the stuff you figured out already.
Okay.
yeah, characters
My
will
bad.
ask you for a hint, but you have to mostly trial and error the teas on your own.
Oh.
Professor, are you giving up?
Yeah, I mean, I tried most of the combinations.
Sorry, I have allergies.
I hate pollen season when Luke turns into a small goat.
It's the air here.
Oh, it's me.
Welcome to my humble shop!
Inspector, tell me, where did you come from?
Took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After
The
some
fuck
field
is this
work.
comment in chat? What if Luke starts crying tears of blood?
Oh,
That's
it's a bit I do on Vixen streams when Vixen and Yam start bullying me and I overwrought go, what if I started crying tears of blood in response to
see.
being bullied.
I see.
After some field work in Dropson, I was able to deduce that this town and the Elysian box are linked. Dr. Schrader had stockpiled quite a stack of research on the Elysian box. Criminal that I'm in pursuit of more than likely not killed. Fuck me. Of more
Whoa.
likely than not killed the doctor to get his hands on the box.
That's
I read
that's
it
a
that way
tough
too.
That's a tough sentence to sight read. The criminal I'm in pursuit of, more likely than not. Like, all three of those are minefields for cold reading.
So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I find it, I'll find the culprit.
Wow, that's a solid bit of reasoning there. I didn't expect that from the inspector.
Oh, did you say something, lad?
No, sir, not a word.
Good, because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. I've got a murderer to catch and a cart back to London. Come along, Barton, we're leaving.
I mean, yes, sir.
Anyway, I've got an entire bowl of soup to catch in my moustache.
Gotta filter it so Barton can have it. Make sure no poison
Oh,
reaches his innocent little lips.
I was just saying, gotta filter it like the baleen on a whale.
Pretty much.
Good day. Are you out shopping for something in particular? I apologize, but we are not here to shop today. However, I was wondering, have you ever heard of an antique called the Elysian box? Oh dear, here we go with that box again. You know, you're the third party to ask about it today.
The third?
Those two detectives you saw were just talking about it. And half an hour ago, there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching for the box around town.
Could you describe the young lady?
13 feet tall, bright green,
Wow!
glowing.
Whoa!
Oh, she was quite the beauty. She wasn't a local, but she had a face that just seemed familiar. And the officers, well, they said they were here on an official police investigation. I'll tell you what I've told everyone today. I wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my visitors, I forget who, mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. If the thing ever was in full sense, it might be worth checking out the Harrison Museum. Where might we find this museum? Just look for the big building in the middle of town a ways to the north. The museum houses a wealth of documents celebrating the history of our town. Well, this is all extremely useful. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit. Oh, before you run off, would you mind if I took a look at that book you have there? Feel free, my good man. Yes, construction is quite unusual for a book of its age. Lovely work. Very rare, I'd say. Would you happen to know anything about this symbol on the book's cover? I was just about to
That's a go.
I was just about to comment on how familiar that symbol feels, though it has no significance I'm aware of. I must confess what drew my eye to the book were its locks. Odd gadgets always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so you might be able to turn the locks with any old key you stumble on. As a matter of fact, here, why don't we see if this key does the trick? It's my way of saying thank you for showing me something interesting. Oh, many thanks, my good man.
Gee, it's too bad we didn't find out more about that book in here.
It certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside for now. It's time to pay a visit to the Harrison Museum.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Allergies. The professor
That's
and
what
Luke.
I was saying.
The professor and Luke have allergies.
Let's read
Chewy.
I believe this is written by the vampire.
Oh, goodness.
So if you want to do Matt Mercer playing a blonde vampire, Oz.
You think I can do that? Okay.
Yes, yes, I do.
I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we held last night. These parties are usually a complete bore, but her presence changed all that. As the Duke's son, the unfortunate reality is that most people are either unnaturally polite or fawning toward me. But this girl was warm and real, and she treated me like anyone else. It was very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again. I had the great fortune of bumping into that girl from the ball again today. She's the daughter of some fancy lord or another, and it shows. Her intellect is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her, and I've already started courting her. However, I fear father seems less than pleased with this idea.
I'm just gonna pin this because I realized we didn't have it this time. No spoilers.
Anyone been courting their partner recently?
Oh yeah.
Help! Help!
Help!
Here you go, little goat.
I don't know what you just said, little goat, but a little cup of tea will get that right fixed up.
Are you gonna read this? These are unique.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this tea sure hits the spot. It's sweet and it's got me ready to start walking again. My legs weren't disposed.
I love the idea. Typical British person walking down the street collapses. Oh, I need some rooibos or I'll die.
Every nan within a 3-block square comes running with a pump hose.
Guy pulls up at an ambulance, goes, "Oh, what's the problem, sir? I didn't have my cup of English breakfast this morning. Oh, right away!" Grabs a thermos. "I've heard all about you, Missy. I know you've been asking around the town about that box."
I believe this was also you, Savvy.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't think we got to have her talk in on-screen dialogue, but we're gonna want this one to be you.
Okay.
She was in an actual voiced animated cutscene.
She's like the posh one, isn't she? Right?
Yeah, she's a little more. She's like quiet and posh. She's the daughter of the owner of the little town.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, but I just. And before you say anything, I don't care who your dear old dad is. No one's above the law. In my eyes, anyone out chasing the Elysium box moves to the top of my suspects list. No, you've got it all wrong.
Sir, if you wouldn't mind.
What is it, Barton? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here?
Yes, about that, sir. The criminal we seek killed a man to obtain the Elysium box, so the villain should have it already. If the young lady was our culprit, she'd have no need to ask around about that box. In, my opinion, sir.
Oh, is that so, Barton? I don't recall ever asking you for your analysis of the situation.
Terribly sorry, sir. Please forgive my momentary lapse in judgment. I'll just be going now.
Barton, get back here this instant. I'll have your nightstick, I swear. Gah. Oh, phew.
Hey, that's the girl we saw back at the station in Dropston. What was her name? Katie? No. Oh, that's not it.
I believe you're thinking of Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katya.
Yes, that's the one. I thought she'd be headed to the same place as us.
Dog.
Dog, I know, hang on.
I believe I hear a dog.
Bitten by a dog.
I was. Oh.
Now there's a couple of mugs I've seen before.
Hey, Statch and Scarfin, what the fuck you doing here?
I'm not sketching scarfing, I'm sketching scarfing with an emulator-induced line across it.
Ah, very different.
And I know fate, 'cause that's what brought you, me, and that swell tea set of yours together.
What if the vampire shows up and he's just covered in lines?
Oh.
Now that we're all reunited, I say we celebrate with a cup of tea. Bring me something nice, would ya?
You want us to make tea for you?
That's right, with the snapper, but nothing fancy. A cup of Bell Classic will do the trick. It's so easy to make, even a baby could do it. A baby? A baby with a magic tea set, that is. Anywho, all you need is some oasis leaf, a little brisk berry, and a sprinkle of bell tart seed.
Oasis leaf, brisk berry, tart seed.
Fantabulous. A smile spreads across Statch and Scarfin's face. He seems restored and cheerful.
I'm restored and cheerful. Not my cup of tea, you make shorty. Course you wouldn't have pulled it off without my expert direction, so don't get cocky. You know, this town is filled with thirsty folks. You got the tea set, so the way I see it, it's your responsibility to help people. If you manage to
You
help
now
them-
put on the Red Cross, you are.
If you manage to help everyone out with a tea break, good things will happen. That's I promise.
I never
Gosh.
Disco Elysium has really permanently ruined my ability to give ambient UK accents to NPCs because I always my mouth loves doing the corpse voice so much.
Gosh, Professor, what do you think? How much good can we really do with one cup of tea?
Oh, a fair bit, Luke. A gentleman never underestimates the power of a cup of hot tea.
I'm already looking at a hot tea. Is looking at hot tea.
Oh, Professor. Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it couldn't hurt to spread the wealth.
Golly, you two are I've already done this voice. Someone else did. I just see this mouth and I was like,
Golly, you two sure are running around a lot. Makes me tired just watching you.
this is such a children's show Muppet, and I love it.
Yep.
Why don't you rest a spell with this puzzle I got here?
It is Barney.
Oh, flowers.
Oh, I remember this one being hard.
Oh.
Four circular flower beds, each with a radius 10 feet away.
This is geometry! You find the area in the square feet of the section colored red. Ah! This is fucking geometry!
Hello? This
Can
is
I
just math.
can I find the area?
I can Google this. I don't care.
Yes. This should be okay. What's 20 squared?
89? Sorry, that's the name of the book.
What? Oh.
I mean,
yes, 89. 89.
Okay.
20 squared is 400, right?
yes, it's 400.
It's 400.
Yeah.
What they're going for is that if you combine this space in the middle, geometrically it fills in the negative space around the circle, meaning you don't have to do any like geometry other than take the radius twice for the diameter, 10, 10, and then square it. This is still math.
Yeah, because you can shave the curved sides of the circle to fill in the concave middle bit, and then you just have two squares at that point.
I will take my point. I did solve that one on my own, but it is math. It is math, and that's not how I solved it, but
Maths in it? Yeah.
that's definitely not trig. That was geometry.
Golly, you run through that puzzle so fast it made my head spin. You're one of those people who does everything all slick like, huh? I get tired just thinking about it.
I love HUR as a way to phonetically do like at the end of it. Oh, slick like, huh? Like, that's so specific. A pepper cherry.
Oh!
It's like a pepper with a cherry.
There's a pizza in it.
Would you like a slice of pizza?
Dude, I'm gonna make the worst, spiciest
Oh my
fucking
God,
tea.
ew.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd fuck with that.
It was no good, Professor. Don't make me drink that.
How about sour and spicy?
No.
This is actually like my favorite minigame in the series. I feel like guilty playing it on a stream because it feels like such a waste of time.
No, it's cool. It's not a waste of time if we're hanging out and chilling out and been having a good time.
Let's try this.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm having a terrible time.
I'm miserable right now.
I'm fucking miserable. You sad sack of shit.
Let's try this. Well, is this the sweet one? Yeah.
Put the lead.
Hang on. How about refreshing and a little spicy?
Put the lid on.
I feel like I should definitely be able to get another tea to this point.
Try that, refreshing, and berry.
I don't remember
Very-
these feeling like realistic. I remember you kind of just had to fucking throw shit in a pot.
Berry puff spicy.
I'd be surprised if the berry had. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Sammy got it.
Oh!
It's the British.
All right, let's look at that tea. What do we get? Dream Spice. Ooh. I remember, I think it's Dream Spice and Bell Classic, like everybody wants. Like every tea gets used at least once, but
Man, this is just making me really miss the chili Roybos that I used to have. It's from a tea place that got shut down, so
that sucks.
They have
me.
rats.
yeah.
I assume, is it COVID?
It was a little bit. It was pretty much COVID. Now that I think about it, that was
A little bit of COVID.
Oh.
in my life.
Hi, Professor. I see Inspector Chalmy over there.
No need for alarm, Luke. He's likely just gathering information about Dr. Schrader's case. It seems he's finally figured out that the key to solving it lies here in Fulsense.
It's as if the inspector's almost got a handle on things for once.
Ah!
Oh
Donkey
my-
Kong!
This man ate a kettle. So let me confirm. This here is the man you've witnessed asking around about the Elysian box. No doubt about it now.
Yup, the man in the photograph is the one. I'd remember that beard anywhere.
Well, that seals the deal. Just as I suspected, it seems he makes his way to Fulsense. Come along now, Barton, we're moving on.
Oh, yes, sir. Right behind you, sir.
They have the same relationship as Alex Horn and
Oh my god, you're right!
Sorry, sir, but I can't let you in like that. We got a dress code, see? I'll need to take that hat from you.
So you're saying that we can enter if I give you a hat?
This voice you're doing for this man is wild, dude.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay,
I'm his brother. I'm his brother. I'm
Same.
your brother.
I see it. I see it.
yeah?
I see it.
Tell me where it is. Using clock, if this is noon and this is 3, let me know where it is about.
Okay. I might be wrong. I'm double checking. The cutoff is weird. I don't think I'm right. My initial guess was it's basically like 12 o'clock, more or less, starts at the blue square there. And then, yeah, that's the top of the hat. Like it's
No,
basic.
there's no like rim attached to that would work.
yeah.
To
okay.
my memory, it's like somewhere mixed in here on its side or something.
That sounds correct.
But it has been a long time, and I don't remember ever doing this puzzle. De long legs.
Long. They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long.
No, it's not the right length.
Because I see the green bar in the middle. I'm like, that's plausible.
Bottom left, says chat. Where'st. I'm not seeing here. No.
Is it upside down, I wonder?
Can you just look it up, Oz?
Yep.
68.
68.
Tip is pointing right. Okay. It's the red and brown checkered bit. Top of it just facing right. Red and brown checkered bit around here. This?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and then
90
that bit
degrees,
there.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you go, you had it.
I'm actually quite I'm quite bad at this kind of puzzle. I'm like worried about the Ace Attorney franchise has really made me scared about inputting stuff. Okay. Use stylus to outline your answer. That looks about right.
That's fine.
I think that's right. I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say I wasn't sure if it would register.
And there we have it.
Yep.
There we are. As requested, I have provided you with that hat.
Professor, I don't think that's quite what he meant.
Be that as it may, I'm not taking my hat off. Let's go, Luke.
But, I was really looking forward to stopping in for a snack.
A gentleman never takes his hat or takes off his hat, Luke. And that's all I have to say about it.
This is too deep for me. I don't know how long I can keep it up.
Hang on. I could investigate there, but I want to go. Oh, just a minute, please.
Sir, a minute, please.
Oh, hello there. You're the fellow with Inspector Chelmy, yes?
The name's Barton, sir. I'm constable serving under Inspector Chelmy, sir. I feel obliged to let you know you may want to reconsider bringing that child up this way.
Why? What's up ahead?
Things best left unknown till you're older, lad. My advice is to do an about-face and leave the area.
I don't think he'll budge on this, Luke. We'll have to find another path leading up that way.
It is a red light district, so.
Oh, I was gonna say, what is it? Red light district? And sure enough, that's some red lights.
You can see it on the map.
Yeah.
Have a look at these photos of the town, Luke. Whoever took them clearly has a fine eye for detail. But if you look closely, you can see that the pictures are chronologically out of order.
Do you think you can figure out where each... We didn't even get to, like, be in the room before Layton whipped out this puzzle.
Yeah, we walked in and he went...
Okay. 4 photographs. Each photograph tracks the same area at the same time of day. However, each photo was taken at a different point in time. If you look carefully, you can figure out the order in which these photos were taken. Enter your answer using the letters. Okay, okay. So, earliest to latest, same time of day, different point in time. So there's some different stuff in these windows. There's a poster, but that could go in and out.
Door is colored differently for some reason.
The lamp is the A in the restaurant and the lamp are changed.
Yeah.
Also, the stairs in the background aren't lit up. In the bottom right, or bottom left, sorry.
Yeah, the light goes out. Or there is... I think there is no light.
Oh, yo, that building just completely disappears in the background. What the fuck?
Okay. So, the light gets put in, so I think C must be first. Because the light's in all of the other ones. And they wouldn't remove a lamppost. So, C is the first one. I think. And then the building is gone and... Oh, well, no. Okay, so the building must get erected.
What the fuck?
Strange. So I think it would have to be C, D. Yeah, C, D, B, A, because I think these are just... This is just... Oh, this is supposed to be a crack in the window, and this is a patch job. I thought this was like a silhouette. So yeah, I think it's C, D, B, A.
cake. Piece of peace.
There we are. If these photos are any indication, Full Sense has quite a rich and lengthy history.
How neat! With enough of these pictures, I bet you can see exactly how the town was developed.
You bring up an interesting point, Luke. But if these photos are that old, why do they look so new?
Now that you mention it, I suppose they do look new.
Normally with shots this old, the image is a bit more deteriorated. I wonder what method this studio uses to make these photos, to keep these photos so immaculate.
Got a part.
Whoa.
This guy also, I believe, we end up talking to a couple times, so I don't know.
My, these photos look stunningly new for their age. How do you manage that?
Whoever wants
me or
them.
you, Oz.
I will do it.
Sorry, sir, but that's, well, a bit of a trade secret.
Oh, okay.
I think he matters later, like he's a part of the investigation.
Bling.
Okay.
Is that a dog?
It's a scary,
Whoa.
ugly dog.
Ah!
Oh, it's got a diaper on.
Ugh! He doesn't appear to be in a very good mood, Luke.
I wouldn't be either if I was him. Let me see if I can find out what the problem is. You're wearing the diaper, silly. Hey there, fella. Oh, he's got two souls.
Good heavens! Luke, are you hurt?
I need to go to the hospital right now. Immediately. I don't think he's in the mood for conversation right now.
Indeed. Let's find another way through town. Passing through here is rather difficult right now.
Are you alright, Luke? Hospital!
Hospital.
Hospital?
Whoa, pretty door.
This must be the museum.
But the gate's shut tight. I don't think they're open right now.
I was hoping we'd find some useful information inside, but there's no sense standing around waiting. For the time being, let's continue our investigation elsewhere.
They left.
They left.
No coins here, I lied.
Real quick, I'm gonna hit up the red light district because I think my favorite NPC is there. Yes, hello.
Oh, Mr. Beluga, it's been ages. I do hope you found what you were looking for.
I wish. Told Samuel to track it down, but the boy's about as useful as a broken pocket watch.
Oh, don't fret like that. Leaves wrinkles in that distinguished brow of yours. What'd you say, Mr. B? Would you like to come inside and unwind for a bit?
Professor, did you see that? Mr. Beluga just went into that cabaret.
Let's take a closer look, shall we?
My god, there are breasts in here.
Oh my god, there's boob in Preston! Oh my. Hello there, tall, dark and handsome. Care to come in and catch the show tonight?
I apologize, madam, but we're in the middle of...
You're getting shy on me. Don't worry, hot stuff, I don't bite. Oh, and who's your little friend there? Aren't you a precious boy?
Me?
Sorry to change the subject, but I couldn't help but notice Mr. Beluga entering your cabaret.
Oh, are you friends with Mr. B?
Something like that, yes. Tell me, does Mr. Beluga visit here often?
Mr. Beluga is certainly a patron of the arts, that's for sure. Can't say much more, though. Oh, but you are a handsome devil, mister. So charming, so dapper, and such a gentleman. Show me you've got the brains to match those looks, and maybe I'll let a few facts slip.
More shiny.
Oh, okay. Right.
All right. Math. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that ruby's worth a lot.
Yeah.
Damn, that emerald worth a lot.
This is a hell of a necklace you have, lady. And it is kind of ugly. I would also sell that. Like, come on, can you fucking imagine wearing this around town? This is gross.
Asking to get robbed. Look at that diamond one. Ugly. Who the fuck said that? The 800?
Yeah, the 800.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's fucking bad. Okay.
Some apprentice jeweler was just like, oh, whatever.
Whatever, who give a shit? Who give a shit? I try.
Who give
Thug no care.
Hog no car.
Okay. Again, not really a puzzle so much as counting. I'm okay for you to look this one up as well.
Oh,
70. I'll see if I can...
Just cut along the inside and leave it intact. There you go.
Can you imagine if it was some shit like this?
Draw the first line between 900 and 1200 at the top. Second line between 800 and 1100.
Yeah.
And then 600 and 1000.
Yeah, that's pretty close to what I figured. I was like, I'm sure each of the 1000 pluses goes in a different string, but I was like, I don't want to sit here and do this, you know?
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
God, that is a crazy necklace.
Handsome and smart. You're some catch, aren't you? Consider me smitten. About Mr. B, he's definitely here looking for something, but I can't say I know what. Search must be going badly, because he's kind of crabby whenever I see him now.
The man's turning into a crustacean.
It looks to be a theater of some sort.
Do you think Layton really doesn't know? What was that bit we were doing about Luke not understanding what kissing was in the last game? Where he thought like sex was bonking teeth or something horrible.
Yeah.
And like they had like a whole conversation where Luke was like saying it one way and Layton was like, of course, it's like this.
Yes, I believe you.
This feels like
clacking.
This feels like an Oz to me. Oh, it's a girl.
Strangers.
I thought it was like a little jester-headed boy.
Yeah.
Greetings, strangers. Let me guess you come here seeking fame and fortune.
Actually, we're searching for an item called the Elysian Box. Does that name sound familiar?
Wow, now that's a fantastic name. Here's a puzzle for sharing that great name with me.
Crazy hand on this girl. The way that hand is
Holy
rendered.
fuck!
Elephantitis rep.
Oh, Popeye and Olive Oil finally had a daughter together. Didn't they have a baby?
I don't know,
They
but
had one.
that does actually look like Popeye and Olive Oil's kid.
Yeah.
There's 3 couples. No man is standing directly above his spouse. That's weird. Of the 3 women, 2 are sisters and are sitting next to each other. The eldest sister's husband is the man without the mustache. Okay. Everyone in the picture is wearing a hat, save the husband of the youngest sister. Okay, so youngest sister, eldest sister. The woman unrelated to the 2 is sitting in front of the younger sister's husband. Okay, so you're the lady, you 2 are sisters. So, elder and younger. Wait, what am I doing? Can you find the man in this bunch who is married to neither sister? Oh, wait.
B, right?
Hey, yeah, that seems too... Am I an idiot? Hang on. The elder...
It might be just trying to mislead you.
Yeah, that's a lot of information, but they told me the answer, unless I'm stupid. The elder sister's husband is the man without the mustache. So it's obviously not him. And then Everyone in the picture's wearing a hat, save the man of the younger. Yeah, it's just B, isn't it?
Seems like B.
Seems like B.
Consider this puzzle solved.
All right, yeah, I guess it's just trying to trick you.
Huh.
Here are the numbers and calculations necessary to plan a trip to Mars. What color are my shoes?
There are no tricks.
There are no tricks.
Good job and good luck finding that whatchamacallit. You know, the thingy with the great name? I bet when you open it, a genie pops out and, grants you a wish or something. Neato.
This town is gorgeous.
I love it. I love it.
This town looks like the location of, like, one of the better Pokemon movies.
Yeah.
Do you see that watchtower, Professor? There's something very suspicious about it, isn't there?
This?
Oh!
It's not every day I see new faces. Are you visiting from out of town? Yes, in a way, but we are not here to sightsee. We're searching for an antique. An antique known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of it? No, that's the first I've ever heard of it. Wish I had some information for you. Oh, I just can't let visitors in our great town go away empty-handed. Here, it's not a keychain, but please take this puzzle of mine as a souvenir of full sense.
In chat.
Oh.
Yay, puzzle!
Okay,
Yay!
hang on. It's this one, I think. Hang on. I'm pretty sure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure it's this.
This should do the trick.
La la la.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle.
I lied. I thought it was rotating something, a 2D image in 3D space, but it's one of these.
It's the shape, yeah.
Nice work there, fellows. I hate to burst your bubble, but if your lead on this Elysian Box led you here, you may be out of luck. See, many of the residents who were full sense experts skedaddled a few years ago. It all started over a strange rumor that spread through the town like wildfire. Ah, so even if we are in the right place, there may be no one left to ask. Tell me, what was this rumor? Some silly thing about a curse. Not entirely clear on it, to be honest. But I often find myself wondering where all those people who left full sense ended up.
Underground. Undergrounder.
A quaint little shop.
This is cute.
What a quaint little shop with everything you need for your day-to-day life.
Every fucking it's like a piece of yick dialogue or something.
No, it would be it would be like 3 to 4 minutes of just non-stop talking if it was a yick.
Okay.
Whoa, this whole place is covered in garlic and it definitely smells like it. Ugh!
Yes, it's very pungent. It's a good thing I brought my handkerchief. My eyes are watering.
My nose hurts just being in here.
Garland is a cute name.
Finally, some customers. Come in, come in. It's been months since anyone's come to my shop. My shop's been
months?
Pounds work recently.
How are you alive?
Months, damn, dude. I mean, congrats for staying in business. That's crazy.
I'm very judicious with my money.
I can see why, or rather I can smell why. It's hard to breathe, let alone shop around all this garlic.
So it smells. Big whoop. It's not here to class up the shop, you know. It's here for protection. We've got what you might call a bit of a vampire problem in town. Garlic keeps them away, see?
Imagine being, like, a teenager playing this for the first time and not knowing anything about the fact that there's a vampire in this game. Wouldn't you be thrown for a fucking loop?
I think they actually play it okay, where most of the time Luke and Layton are like, what? There's no vampires.
Vampires? Seriously?
Do I look like I'm joking, boy?
I don't know, man. If you go to like a quaint town out in the sticks, this is kind of the shit that like a storekeeper might mention offhand like it's normal.
See that castle over there? That's where the freaky guy lives. At least, that's what people say.
Okay. So, the way I would have intonated that line is, that's where the freaky guy lives, in reference to the vampire. But the way Savvy read it as, see that? That's where the freaky guy lives, kind of implies it's unrelated to the vampire.
We've got vampires, and also there's
And the
this
freaky
freaky guy.
And the freaky
And to make it worse, we'll have to deal with the freaky guy at some point. I'm not saying I believe the talk, but you can never be too prepared, you know.
Oh, he's a doomer.
You out-of-towners should keep an eye out for vampires, just in case. If it really comes down to it, you can always hide in my shop. It's vampire-proof.
That's nice of him to offer.
Well, you know, he already just made it unvampire-proof by inviting people he doesn't know into it who could be vampires, so...
I mean, we were in there already. Like, if we were vampires, we would have disintegrated.
Also, it's a shop, it's a public space. Vampires are allowed to go.
Oh! I already read that line. Do you see that watchtower, Professor?
Sorry, I didn't realize the flag reset. I just, like, saw a Luke line. Oops. He's gonna say it again.
Hello. Wait, where are you going?
I'm so tired.
He's got fucking steaks set up?
His shop is this one. I think these steaks are unrelated.
What the fuck?
Yeah! Ugh! That scared me silly, Professor. What's making that awful ruckus?
I don't know, but I think it's coming from right above us. Quick, Luke, up the stairs.
Vampires aren't scared of mirrors, right? They just don't.
You can't see them in them, yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite vampire facts that I feel like you two probably know, but I bet at least someone in chat doesn't, is the reason that the evolution of the lore is that vampires can't see their reflection, like they don't cast a reflection and they don't appear in photographs, is because mirrors used to be backed with silver and photography used to use silver powder in it, which is why those things happened. But like, honestly,
I like that those mirrors have suns around them. Like it's like extra, like, oh, look, it's the sun. Ah!
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love that fact. If you were to take that as the reason in a setting, then modern vampires would be good in terms of mirrors now, because it's no longer silver on the back of them.
Incorrect. Is that not true? It sounds true.
Oh shit.
It also feels like a savvy to me.
Bah, goddamn vampires, get off my property.
I think if he's saying gold darned, I think it's prospector is the energy they're going for.
Oh, you're totally right. Yeah, bah, goddamn vampires, get off my property.
Are you alright, mister?
Who goes there? You don't need to tell me. I know vampire henchmen when I see them.
Whoa, wait a second. What are you talking about? We just heard a scream and came to investigate.
Say what you will, Sonny, but it won't do you no good. I see through your vampire lies. If you really want me to believe you're not vampires, you'll solve this puzzle and you'll do it quickly.
Puzzles used to be made with silver. See the whole town from the tower.
Just leave it to me.
I sometimes forget that I'm a really fast reader, and I imagine some people probably think I'm just doing random shit or using a guide for certain puzzles.
Pretty good for a vampire.
That feels like a hyper-specific weaponizable screen cap to me.
Unless you're not one of them bloodsuckers underlings after all. If that's how it is, then listen to me when I tell you best keep an eye on that castle over yonder.
Oh!
Dark Souls sound. It's the nest of one of the most fearsome undead creatures around. A real, live vampire.
A real live vampire, you say?
Don't make me say it again, buddy.
Vampire.
It's one of them Nosferatus. One of Nosferatus.
Finding a lead out here is pretty slow going, huh?
Indeed. Perhaps our only choice really is to wait for the Herzen Museum to open.
Gosh, if that's the case, maybe we should revisit the museum. You never know, it might have opened up while we were away.
All right, you've got a point. I hope the place proves more useful to it. I hope the place proves more useful to us this time than it did the last.
They're going back to the museum now.
They went.
I love the say instead of Nosferatu saying those Ferratu.
Those Ferratu. I'm endlessly amused by the term like a Dracula, like using Dracula as a singular vampire.
Yeah. Dracula's plural.
It's like intentionally doing the whole Medusa thing because Medusa was a Gorgon. It's not, the creature is not called a Medusa.
She's a Medusa.
It's a Medusa.
Oh, hello again.
Huh?
Who voiced this
It's
dude?
Savvy.
No, I abandoned it because I died.
Was it me
while
and
doing
I made
stuff.
him Irish? Is that what we did
Yeah,
there?
You made him
I think
Irish.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, you two. Imagine seeing you here. Headed to the north side of town, are you?
I guess so. What's up there, anyhow?
Oh, nothing really. Just some old houses. Got some letters for folks in Dropstone for 'em.
Wow, there are people from Dropstone sending letters all the way out here?
I mean, it's not that far. It's like the next stop over on the train. That's what I thought at first too, but something connects Dropstone to this place. Hard to describe it in words, so I'll just leave it at that. Whoops, gotta dash. Mail can't be late.
Mr. Parcell, please, wait a moment.
No.
Oh, gosh, he didn't even look back once. He must be incredibly focused on delivering mail.
Running away from Brett's when they told me to stop is just one small act of rebellion.
Quite a perplexing individual, that one. But never mind him. For now we must focus on our investigation.
I like the Layton games.
Yeah!
God, their art is really gorgeous.
It's so iconic. Like, find you a series that you can point at the art, like, fucking GeoGuessr Layton games. Like, it's so recognizable.
Look at that. The gate appears to be open now.
Now we can finally go inside!
Nope, strong as fuck ice mummy.
Dark Souls boss.
You're right. Gets us with his ice breath.
Luke, do you hear that?
No, it sounds like the conductor and Mr. Beluga are arguing again.
Nothing. You don't even have so much as a lead on it. I thought I told you to find it and fast.
Uncle, you gotta cut me some slack. There's no piece of cake sneaking around with that pig on my tail. Plus, that professor dude from London has been out playing detective too. Keeping a low profile takes it out of a guy, you know what I'm saying? I think you're killing me from all this running around. How about you let me take a break? Besides, if I get caught sneaking around like this...
You always were a layabout, Samuel. Quit your whining and get back to the task at hand.
Sammy Thunder is one of my favorite characters in Layton. I love his design, and I like that he's just a fucking guy.
Until you find that box, I better not hear the word break coming out of your mouth.
Gosh, Mr. Beluga really let him have it. You think he opened up this gate too?
I'm not sure, though it appears that while the gate is open, the museum itself is still closed. But let's put this discussion aside for a moment. Tell me, Luke, do you recognize the symbol at our feet?
The god!
Dodge.
Dark Souls.
Wow.
The stone has been worn down over the years, but the design is one I've seen before.
Sure, looks like the symbol on the book we found lying out in the street.
That it does. But I'm certain I've seen something like this in another location too. Where was it? Ah, yes, now I've got it.
What is it, Professor?
Well, if it's important, I'm not going to tell you.
I'm not going to tell you.
We
I
must
guess it was on the fucking memorial thing or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere in Dropstone. We must locate Inspector Chelmy at once. I need to see that photo he acquired from the crime scene. Oh, maybe it was on the box.
But this town is so big, how are we going to track him down? All we need to do is yell, crime! Crime!
Not crime! Crime! He just crawls out of a window. Well, it's quite late now. He may have returned to the hotel for the night. What do you think?
Sorry,
They
I was
left.
drinking the last remnants of my doctored pepper. Wait, what do we call it here in Ingerland?
It would still be Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
Pepper.
None of those
Wrong
words.
answer. Come up with something funnier.
But
Oh,
Doctor...
wait, hold on. One second. Docky Peps!
Docky Pep!
The way you were winding up there was so like, oh, let me do a little fucking dance for you, North American. It was very funny to me.
I was
don't worry,
imagining
that was
the
the
fucking gif of the guy at the desk like, oh shit!
Yeah,
Okay, I'm good.
Someone in chat, Professor Capsaicin. That Capsaicin was what I was gonna go for instead of Pepper as well.
Dude, your finger, it's leaving.
I mean, the name's Gregorio, and I'd sooner run around in a chicken suit than go a day without chess. You want to get on my good side and hear what I have to say? Fine, but at first, a little chess!
Well, this should be interesting.
Every
Bro,
man ever.
we all as people need to start having canned phrases we introduce ourselves with that immediately state what we're about.
Immediately show the red flags.
I actually really like this guy's puzzles, to be honest.
Because it's just chess.
Well, I mean, yeah. But, like, he does, I don't know, he does, like, the math of a chessboard, which I find really interesting. I fucked this one up. This'll take a couple tries. Yeah, I like these.
2, 3.
Oh my god.
Dr.
No,
Pepper, in my nose.
Dr. Pepper in my nose. Oh, close.
Actually, it's Dr. Salt.
Actually, fuck it. I lost.
Give up! Fuck!
You fucking idiot.
One of my favorite instances of one of my friends going like, no, wait a minute, what's it called in England? I need to like be accommodating for my British friend. Was I was playing in a one-shot that Christian was running, and we were in an office setting, and he goes, he's standing over here by the water cooler. Oh, wait a minute. No, you don't call it that in England, do you? What is it called? And I immediately launched into, oh yeah, over here we call it the water box. Oh no, he said it was a water box. That was it. He randomly pulled that out of his ass. He was like, well, oh yeah, no, you guys call it a water box. And I was like, in what fucking world do I call it a water box? Fuck me.
The only I keep doing this pattern. The only Englandism that I'm like, that's just dumb, that I stand by it is still washing up liquid, but there we go. In the same session I learned about that, you mentioned that crossing guards are called lollipop ladies, which
yeah.
Because they hold up a little sign that's shaped like a lollipop, which is so wonderful.
That's cute because it's like a thing to teach kids, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cute.
Washing up liquid has good rhythm. I don't care if it's an iambic pentameter. It's 5 syllables.
Dish soap is hard to say.
Dish soap. No, it isn't.
Dish soap. No.
It makes me want to say dish soap.
So?
There's more where that came from, but let's take a breather for now so I can yammer at you. I got a burp, hang on. Whoa!
This guy sucks.
Excuse me. Back in the day, this town was full of aristocratic families, but one day they just up and left. They merged into one being, homogeneous. It's like a tub of butter in the fridge. The Herzen family's pretty much the only upper crusty family left in town.
I can't believe you've done this. I'm trying to think. I'm just racking my brain for others. Oh, there is one saying which... zebra crossing, but there's a saying that I used at one point that threw everyone for a loop in the call, which was I said swings and roundabouts, which means ups and downs.
Can you do your smallest voice possible, Oz?
What's with the long face? Don't you know adults aren't allowed to pout? Honestly, I can't stand to see you look like that. So here's a little puzzle. Cheer up, will ya?
Honestly, this character design looks like if my shittiest aunt was squunched down to OG Pokemon character sprite size. She looks exactly like this.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me.
Oh.
What's that? You want to know my age? Well, okay, I didn't ask that. The difference between my mama's age and my papa's age is the same as my age, okay? Well, my big sister is twice my age, which happens to be 1/3 my mom's age. Alright. Math. Okay. In 5 years, I'll be my sister's age. My big sister's twice my age, so she's 5, right? Does that work? 5, 10. So she'll be her sister's age.
Mom is 20 and Dad's 25.
That seems young.
It does, but Mama's age and Papa's age is the same as my age, so it's 5 years between them. Oh, 1/3 my mom's age.
Yeah. Oh. No, my big sister's twice my age, which is one. Yeah, so 30 and 35. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was off by a decade, but that's okay.
I was gonna say they can't be 20 and 15.
Yeah,
you don't have a kid when you're 15. I hope. Biologically not impossible, but like you don't want that.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
It is unfortunately a commonality in some places.
That's a maybe. Pretty good, Smarty Pants. So good, in fact, I think you deserve a reward. What kind of a reward? The best kind of story. Oh, God. Okay, there she goes.
There was this, just to give you a momentary break, Aloha and I did a reading of this game Katabura made that was like a one-sitting game. It's called like Soul something, and there was this background asset. It's like a Yumi Nikki looking game, but like if it was Game Boy. And there's this creature that's like a big leech lady with like an open O mouth and no other features on her face. Like it's just a leech mouth in the middle of a head. So I walked by her a couple times and kept going like, "Oh, hello there," and Soul Void. And then I eventually was like, what am I supposed to do? And I realized you could talk to her, and she ended up having the most dialogue of any character in the whole game. So I ended up going like, "Oh no, I hope I don't have to keep talking like this for 25 minutes. And I did. And Aloha was like, you can stop and change the voice. And I was like, no, I'm committing.
See, my out for that kind of a thing is always, oh, 1 second. As I was saying, just
It
cough and then do
It
new
was a
voice.
funny voice, though, so I wanted to keep doing it. Okay.
See, a long time it was because I was dehydrated, but now I'm better. See, a long time ago there was another family in town as rich as the Hersons. But one of the younger daughters got her heart broken by some boy and decided to leave town. It could just be a story that somebody made up, but if it's true, that boy must have been a total creep.
Must he have been some freaky guy?
Freaky guy.
God. And worst of all, a freaky guy. Oh my god. Again, this. Do either of you jonesing for this one?
I mean, I'll go for it.
Okay.
Folsen's used to be home to many families of noble birth. Then Duke Herson discovered a vast gold deposit on the outskirts of town, which changed everything. Folsen's developed rapidly, but word of the gold brought in all sorts of unsavory types. Such a shame. This used to be such an enchanting town.
The vampire and the freaky guy are roommates, completely unrelated. They're just like separately freaks.
I think it's funnier if they're like Home Alone style peek over the fence, not Home Alone, Home Improvement style peek over the fence neighbors.
Inspector, there's something I need to ask you. Can you spare just a moment?
Layton, I see you've been busy. I didn't think you'd managed to solve 50 puzzles so soon.
BRB real quick.
All right. I hear you've been very busy sniffing around town for clues. Tell me, has your research yielded any genuinely useful facts yet?
Perhaps. Would you mind showing me the photo you recovered from the doctor's apartment?
Oh, am I to understand there's a clue to be found in that photo? Well, I see you've solved 50 puzzles so far, so I can tell you're serious about the investigation.
You know, I couldn't tell you why exactly, but I do like Kelmy. Like, I feel like he's just reasonable enough that he never bothers me. He's just like, yeah, okay, whatever, man, here.
You're being an issue, but not in a way that's, like, upsetting. It's just like, no, that's reasonable. My top priority is solving this case, so if you think you can help, I might as well show you the thing. What the devil?
Is something the matter, sir? Something the matter, sir? Sorry,
Oh my god, there's 3 of them! There's 3 of them! There's a blasted hole in my pocket!
The zipper's on my other 2 mouths, hang on. Oh no!
Whoa! I've been scattering the pieces without even noticing. This is a low point in my career. Seems that all that remains of the photo is this one scrap.
I guess we'll just have to give up on ever seeing that photo again, huh?
Tough to say. Pieces were still all in my pocket when we entered Folsen's, I'm sure of that much.
Inspector, do you recall the path you took around town over the past couple of hours?
Bits of it, yes. Let's see.
Okay.
Let me think.
My old-timey brain was overclocking in British words, and I legitimately misread some of these letters as start, jail.
Calf. Fleur.
Okay.
Ah!
Well. Only one turn I made. This place is fucking has oodles of cafes. Only one turn I made was at an intersection with a cafe on it. Oh, and I also passed in front of one hat shop. Oh, and one flower shop too. I didn't walk any further than necessary. Okay. So he only turned at a cafe.
Oh,
yeah.
I also passed in front of one shop.
Does this work? No, because this is a...
Start. Restart.
Restart? Would you like to restart?
Restart.
I would like to leave.
No, he can't.
Restart.
Okay, so he can't turn at this intersection or this one. Because he only turns at one of those. So let's say, actually, could you just go? Does this work? No, because he only turned at one intersection with a cafe on it. Let's see.
Are there any Americanisms I find insane?
There
not
must
that I
be.
can immediately. There is. I mean, this isn't an Americanism. This is just like there are just people who just don't say this right, which is the I could care less. It's I couldn't care less. Because if you could care less, you have an amount of care, which means that you care somewhat at least. That's not like an Americanism, though, is the thing.
It's actually kind of tough. How does he pass a flower without turning more than once at a cafe? If he turns here, that's his only cafe turn, so it can't be that. But he never turned there. I feel like this is pretty easy. I don't love Americans calling Z Z. I do kind of like
Zed?
I do like Zed as Z, just because it, you know, makes one of the 12 letters that rhyme with E sound different.
Coach Zed?
Say Coach Z RAPSONG. Yes. Okay, so here's the problem. I can't turn at any of these points because each of them has a cafe, and as far as I can tell, there's no way, at least that I'm seeing, that you can pass a flower shop and a hat shop without yeah, this feels like I should have.
He only made one turn on a cafe.
Yeah.
Only one of the turns that he made was at an intersection with a cafe on it.
Yeah. So like.
So yeah, when he makes a turn, if it's at a cafe, that is the only cafe he can turn at. Yeah.
And he didn't walk any further than necessary, so there's no like shit like this I can do. I don't know. This seems like an easy puzzle, but I'm a little stumped by it, to be honest.
He can go past multiple cafes, and he can turn multiple times. It's just that only one of the turns he makes is at a cafe.
Yeah, and so many, like, the problem is if you do here, none of the turns are at a cafe, and then most of the other ways bypass a flower shop.
What if he turns on the third at the top row?
Here?
Yeah, down.
Okay, what is this? He doesn't pass a hat shop this way. The hat shop's in the middle of this block. So, okay, let's use the hat shops because those are the least numerous. He can't pass that one, so that one's out. Let's say he goes by this hat shop. That works.
That works.
And now to test my theory. Huh, wonderful.
Wonderful.
And then, after leaving the northeast corner of town, I came straight back to the hotel.
That should be enough information to get started. Thank you. Come, Luke. Let's see if we can't recover the pieces of that photo by retracing the inspector's steps.
What's so important about the photo, Professor?
I'm unsure of the photo's content, but I have every confidence that it will lead us to the Elysian box.
Say no more. I'm sold. After all, your intuition never fails. Let's hurry to the northeast corner. I think we can get there through the little path where that bulldog was sitting. We just have to kill it.
Let's... what? Nothing.
The Professor and Luke decide to investigate the northeast corner of town. Would you like to save your progress? Yes.
We went. Oh,
Luke, if I tell you now, Jello will ban me.
Oh, I think this means this guy wants tea.
Oh.
Something the matter? You look rather downtrodden, my good man.
Oh, don't mind me, sir. I just got a little gloomy about how poor business has been lately. To be honest, just thinking about it puts a rain cloud over my head.
Well, how would you like a cup of tea? I'd be happy to make one for you, and you'd be surprised what it can do for your mood.
I'd appreciate it. Maybe something spicy will cure me of this, the blues.
Yep.
Case of the blues.
Let's try this.
I legit had to look at this man's face so closely to understand what part
of him was what.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
All right. Let's try again. Oh, no, not what I wanted to do.
Huh? Metals? Oh, I
So-
love metal.
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip his dialogue. 5 square plot of
Right.
land that's rich with precious metals. Each chunk of copper ore. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5. You're allowed to pick 5 squares of land for yourself, but the 5 squares must be connected to each other. Squares diagonal. Okay. Okay, get the most valuable plot of land. All right. I'm just gonna really quick. Five, 3, 3, 1, 5. Okay. Cool. All right. So 9. This is 9.
Bottom right. Yeah.
Bottom right. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing could be better than that. So I think there's actually 2 equivalent answers here. You can make basically the same shape by doing a... Oh. You can do either... No, okay, never mind. You have to do this one. It's this, right?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Mr. Puzzles is doing a puzzle. Yeah, I guess I could have advertised the streams like that, couldn't I?
Well done, sir. Should you begin to feel weary from running about town, do stop in to rest. Periodic breaks can be quite refreshing for the mind and spirit, as well as the body.
Ooh, a diary key. Let's test I mean, there's gotta be some other spicy thing we don't have yet. I mean, it might just require another ingredient, but, Oh.
Oh.
Cherry Boost.
This is new.
That's
That's
it.
you.
Oh, spicy. My entire mouth is all tingly now.
Yes, there's quite a healthy dose of pepper cherry in there, no doubt about it.
I kind of like it. Makes me feel very peppy. Next time I'm feeling down, I know what to reach for.
Yes, a good cup of cherry boost can be quite nice every once in a while.
Alright, I think you have to talk to people when they're sweating for the tea. So I might have to, like, wait until he's got the tea sweats again.
Typical British experience. I always know when it's time for a cup of tea when I'm sweating like a fucking hog.
Yeah. Keep this under your hats. Put that hole in the inspector's pocket.
I nodded
I
like a
did it.
chipmunk.
A dog did that.
A dog, officer? What dog?
Inspector Chelmy had an altercation with a canine by a path to the northeast corner of town.
Well, dogs can sniff out mean people, you know. That's just more proof that he needs to be nicer.
It's not true at all.
Hmm.
Right, this is me as well, sorry. Sir may seem a bit prickly at times, but he's actually quite kind. Would you care to hear a puzzle the inspector once told me?
How Barton can off himself.
Wow!
Numbers!
I want you to search the entire town on this map. Take any route you want, but report how many times you turned in the process. You're free to turn left or right, but you can't, if you fucking U-turn, I'll kill you. The Bobbies completed their shifts and returned to report their turns. Judging by the reports, though, it seems at least one man wasn't telling the truth. Mark the liars with an X. Okay, so this is just a... This is math again, actually. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Because you'll need to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that count as 1?
Is it as simple as, like, the odd numbers of the liars?
It's not, because multiple are odd and even, but it is something like that. It's gotta be, it's a multiple of some number is impossible. It's the little guy from the train.
Well, it's 5 by 5s. So I would say if it's 5 by 5s, then the guys who are, like...
113 is a number that is not often divisible by many things, right?
Yeah, I think 3 of them are lying.
Is it prime numbers?
Oh, at least I didn't see at least one man wasn't telling the truth. Damn, okay.
No, I think it's 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
I think it's 88, 13, and 146.
Why do you think it's those 3? I don't think you don't need it's not multiples of 5 for sure. That's not the answer. Because you can, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, it's multiples of 4. That I'd believe. You're definitely lying.
Then it would be 113 and 105. Yeah, it would be them two.
I'll gamble on that one.
Test my theory. Huh. Wonderful.
These fucking assholes having a nice day.
Oh, he went home to talk to his wife. Because that's the guy from the little girl puzzle.
So, Layton games from the second one onwards have a set of 6 to 8 little guys who they just use in puzzles as all their illustration guys. So they're not they're like actors more than the same people.
Oh,
I think he's just flirting with someone on the street and asking if she wants to go to a cafe, honestly.
Also, it turns out my first answer of it being an odd number was the answer.
Really? Fuck, alright.
Well done, sir. Now, I must be off. The inspector and I need to sweep the area for clues.
I misread the puzzle and I thought only one man was lying, which is why I was like, no, it's gotta be a multiple of something.
Do watch yourselves when out on the street.
Sorry.
Something, something, something. It's alright.
Likewise, officer. Can I give you the tea? What's up? No. Okay.
No.
No. Oh.
I can't think of butlers recently without thinking of Koo's Fear and Hunger streams with "Oh, Penisworth!"
Penisworth?
You're in full sense.
Oh my god.
You're in full sense now, kids. So go on and dream big, 'cause anything's possible here. Let me welcome you newcomers with a whittle. Instead of waste of plaza like you're plaza like the one you and I are standing in right now. Squeaks.
crying. Gotta divide this donut. Okay. What? What the fuck? Just do this. What do you mean? Am I stupid? Just divide it. It's like, well, those are actually 2 lines, so they don't count. Okay. Draw a line all the way through.
It goes through the fountain.
So? That's not a rule.
Is it a spiral? Or would it be like... Because you're trying to get 2 identical shapes, right? Is that... Yeah.
Dude,
So
just make a second circle. Yeah. Oh.
That
doesn't feel right, because you'd have to be so
No.
accurate for that.
Right?
I think that's technically correct, but I don't think the game is looking for a spiral now that I think about it.
Can you look this one up, Oz?
Yeah.
60.
What the fuck? Hang on.
Oh.
Yeah, you just draw a smaller circle.
2 identically
Oh.
shaped parts. We're not splitting it in half.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
not sized. It's not about
Yeah.
size. It's just they have to be the same shape. So
That's what I
yeah.
thought, man.
You did not indicate that at all, Oz.
Did I not? Did I not say
No.
that? Fuck. Uh-oh. I think
I'm-
it'll be generous. I think
Yeah,
you're
I don't know why I'm trying this hard.
Just freeball it.
Chat said I did.
Yeah.
This should do the trick.
I don't believe him. I don't believe
A
him.
true gentleman leaves no puzzle
Okay.
unsolved.
Yay, Urkel.
Lots of folks come to Folson's dreaming of fame and glory, but you guys seem different. Take it from someone who's been around the block. Stay away from the woods northwest of town.
But I love the woods. There's bugs in there.
What, are you
That's why I
snorting
eat
the
the
bugs
bugs.
up in your nose?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Professor, the train's still stopped in this station, but there's not a soul inside.
Then it seems we have no choice but to remain in town. All the more reason to proceed with our investigation of the area.
I guess so. Okay, let's keep looking. Oh.
I need tea! I need it!
Say, you guys are from out of town, am I right?
You were so generous with that.
We sure are. How'd you figure that out?
Because I am too. Plus, I've got a trick for figuring out who's a native and who's not.
Hey, pal.
This could go in a very bad direction.
Wow, that sounds handy. Can you teach me how to do it too?
Sure, I guess. But not for free. Tell you what, I've been feeling kinda down lately.
Phrenology!
If you can make me go again, I'll show you how to do it.
Well, I imagine we might be able to whip up a cup of tea that provides something of a mood boost.
Gee, that sounds delicious. I haven't had tea in a really long time, yeah.
Nope, you didn't. Your tea fucking sucks, mister.
This tea is awful and I hate you forever. They said it was like a classic, so I think it's probably going to be a Bell classic.
Ah.
That bulldog is blocking our path to the northeast corner. How to get through?
Our friend the bulldog seems to have changed his temperament since when we last met. Really?
Looks like he's really hungry, Professor. I think he'll let us pass if we bring him a snack.
Very well. I seem to remember a grocer beneath the watchtower. Let's go to the stinky store.
Feed a dog garlic. Just kill it. Right out. Good job, Professor. Smart.
I don't... It's onions, not garlic, that kills dogs.
Anything amongst that sort of family. It's all related. Oh, hello. Aww.
Cute.
This is an Oz character to me.
Why is everyone so quick to warn people away from the castle? I mean, what does it matter?
Sharpens her canines.
The path there is blocked by that gate that's always locked.
I take it that's the sole path to the castle, then.
Oh, so you actually want to go there, huh? It's a weird and scary place, but I understand the feeling. The gate does open once a day to let this old carriage through. If you hid in the bushes, you might be able to sneak in with the thing. So the gate does open. Do you know anything about this carriage? You got me there, but it heads up to the castle every day at about the same time. But hey, now that you reminded me, would you mind helping a girl with a puzzle?
The horses are facing the wrong way. Puzzle solved.
Damn.
First 3 matches end in a draw. If you want the 4th match to result in a draw as well, which horses should be on your team? What? Whoa, oh god, it's one of these. Okay. This is algebra again.
Yep, just straight up.
Alright. I don't really want to do this if you just want to look this one up.
No, me neither. What is this?
120.
120.
Tug of war. La la la. D.
Just D?
D.
Just
Okay.
D.
Just D.
Okay.
Let's see if this works.
Strong ass horse.
Piece of cake.
Vixen noticeably absent, I see. Vixen's never in these streams.
I think it was because of, like, horse girl jokes.
Ow.
Oh, now I get it. Thanks a bunch. Like I was saying, if you want to get through that gate, sneaking in with the carriage is your best bet. But you never know what kind of dangerous stuff could be hiding in the woods, so I say stay here.
Oh yeah, I should read the diary.
Oh my god, so many.
Father's always done what he wants, regardless of who objects. He's that way with everyone, even his sons. It's no wonder my younger brother always seems so irritated with him. Even so, he and I must endure Father's whims because he's the next in line to rule Folsense. We cannot leave this town, even if we want to. We are stewards of this town and we must stay here to watch over it. No longer able to tolerate Father's selfish ways, my younger brother has left Folsense for good. Strangely enough, Father doesn't seem affected by it at all. If anything, he only seems more focused on excavating even more gold from the mines. Is that miserable ore worth so much to him? I'm beginning to think that I'll never understand that man. We found a new ore down in the ground that Father thinks we can refine into a precious metal. Personally, I doubt we'll be able to turn something as dull and dead as that rock into something of worth. Not that it's stopped Father. The digging has advanced to the point where it's formed a massive crater under the castle. I have visions of the whole castle tumbling down into that abyss. Dark souls.
Oh, hello.
Aw.
That shop is so smelly that I have to play out here or I'd pass out.
That really, stinks.
It's okay. I brought some snacks with me to nibble on, so at least I'm not bored. I love nibbling. Here, we can share them.
Alright, let's be rats together.
Pika rats.
A box of candy.
Candy!
Divide them into 5 equal portions. We already did this puzzle. Same number and variety of snacks, all the sweets in a single section. Yep. I love how they always have to specify the diagonal thing, because they're just like, listen, it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen, lads. Diagonal.
So fucking over.
Okay, this is 25 pieces of candy. Okay, so each of them need to have 2 of these things, right? Because there's more of them. Am I crazy there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, I'm right. Okay, let's do this. Let's try this one. No, this seems wrong. Hang on. Hang on a mo.
Five equal portions?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the same amount.
Okay, so you want 2
the
gumballs
rainbow
each, gotcha.
the rainbow marble, yeah, the gumballs, there's 2 of them in each of them.
Oh, easy peasy. And then the
Yeah.
last one's just right there.
Yeah, I got it. The trick of this puzzle is just realizing there's twice as many gumballs as the rest.
Here goes. Candy!
The trick of this puzzle is realizing there's twice as many gumballs as the rest. It's math.
Yay! It's all divided up now. Here's some for you.
That's nice.
Whoa! Thanks a bunch. These candies taste like raw garlic.
Oopsie. I guess all the garlic in the shop made my snacks all weird. I'll have to throw them out.
That sucks. That is a bad taste. If you're going in for a gumball, you do not want garlic.
Oh boy, one time my mum forgot to wash a knife between using it to chop garlic and slice watermelon for our meal. And that was so bad.
Hello there, gents. How can I help you today?
We're in desperate need of food for a hungry dog. Do you have anything that fits the bill?
Garlic!
No.
Well, that's the most interesting request I've had all day. Have you considered 12 bulbs of garlic? I don't have any kibble or the like, but this leftover beef shank ought to make Rover sit up and beg.
That should do nicely. Weird thing to say. Would you mind parting with it?
Not really, but I hope your dog likes garlic.
I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Good. Now, I won't charge you for it, but would you mind solving this puzzle I've got here? It says it's something about dogs and garlic and death.
You need to get 2 dogs across a river, but if the dogs are left alone, they'll eat the garlic.
I've been chewing over it for a few days, and I'm starting to lose sleep.
This puzzle is covered in slobber.
That's why it has a diaper? Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Intricate container. Don't put anything in a container that looks like this.
Alchemy!
Oh, I remember this.
That's cute!
That's funny.
Piece of cake.
That is annoying, however. You gotta be a real garlic lover to let me solve that one. Like me to solve that one. Here, you worked for this beef shank, so it's all yours.
Thanks for the beef shank, dude.
Ooh, more tea.
Joy root.
P.U.
It's actually just garlic.
Let's feed this to a dog.
Oh, he's never eaten before.
Mood lifting.
Iffy.
In Waddy way.
Earthy.
Professor, I think I'm gonna throw up. Damn.
No.
Dude.
Professor, this makes me want to chunder.
What?
Real slang for vomiting in England. I'm about to chunder.
Ew.
There must be teas.
Oh.
Just try like, yeah. Don't do two of a thing. Add in like one of each ingredient and go down the line.
Cursed version of the Imagine Dragons. Instead of thunder, it's chunder.
Ew.
It wouldn't be so bad if the fail state didn't take so long.
We don't need to talk about what we call cigarettes over here, okay?
Unhealthy.
Exactly.
Not for children. There aren't very many teas that use two of one ingredient.
Yeah. Oh, whoops.
You forgot to put the cap on.
Professor! Alright.
Try it with the seed and the first one.
Does the order you put them in matter? Yes.
Does it?
Apparently, yeah. I heard somebody say that earlier.
Seed in the what?
The first one. The very first one left. And then with our new boy.
Funny.
There we
Funny
go.
sprinkle.
I would be pretty surprised if the order mattered. Let me test that. That sounds wrong.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, no, because if you had to get these three in that order exactly, that would suck.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Yeah, now Brewing Bell Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, order does not matter. Try Fluff New Tart. Seeds, yeah. That one. Try that.
I think I've done this one already. Nope.
No!
I just have to wait till Savvy suggests one, apparently.
Now this smells nice.
Indeed. There's something about the aroma of this tea that's quite soothing.
You hit that one on the head, Professor. I think it's making me sleepy.
I suppose that's further proof of its relaxing effect. It does seem rather potent.
Alright. I'll tell you what, that is bloody nice.
That's bloody nice.
That is
That's
bloody
really
lovely.
In the woods. Oh, she wants tea.
Now how did that recipe go again?
Having trouble, dear?
Kinda. I'm trying to remember all the things Mom said would help a cold, but I forgot 'em. Let's see, I need clover and some kind of leaf and... Oh, Fairy, there's one more.
Sounds like your mother was talking about ingredients for a tea. I think with what you've told us, we might be able to make a cup for you to try, if you'd like.
Really? That'd be great.
Good. Let's see. We'll need the two ingredients you mentioned, plus something that works on colds. gun.
A clover, a leaf, and something that works on colds.
Probably. I don't know if we have it.
We might not, but let's just try all of them.
Sorry, just turning into a Banjo-Kazooie character. Maybe the pepper cherry?
I'm just going in order so I don't miss one.
Understandable.
Nope, we don't have it.
You can quit.
Can you just
quit?
quit?
Just quit. Oh.
No.
Die. Hello again, fellows. Your friendly neighborhood postman, Parcel, is at your service.
Hi, Mr. Parcel. I've been wondering why do you come all the way out here?
Believe me, kid, I'd love to tell you, but that's a secret between the folks at Full Sense and Dropstone. It's not really my place to gossip about their affairs. Nosy piece of shit.
Hey!
I was talking about someone else.
Whoa! Wait, that store, you can go in there now.
That's the garlic store.
The one with all the steaks out front?
That's the tower.
Oh, right. I'm crazy.
You're gonna wear your souls out if you keep running around like that, fellows. Rest your feet for a minute while you solve this puzzle of mine.
Millennium Earl!
Thank you for doing
Oh, it kind of is, isn't it?
Oh, God. All right.
Fuck! Virtual looking different?
Fucking Virgil.
Bury the light!
Oh god, it's the Corinthian!
Okay.
I want you to know that I am doing that with my teeth the entire time.
Yeah,
Oh, I can hear it. Oz, can you just look this one up?
Yeah!
It's 113.
113. 6! 6!
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Okay, that's annoying.
You're no slouch at this. So what's your story? What do you think you're going to find in Full Sense? I don't mean to sound ominous, but there are truths best left unburied. Just regular.
Do you think, given the way his eyes are colored, do you think he has, like, goat eyes, where they're, like...
Oh god.
No, they're flathead screws that I've just driven into my foot. Here, a Mario block.
Oh, thank you. Doggy, get him.
Here's our chance, Luke. Toss him that beef shank.
I'm already on it. Here goes.
Snort, snort. Aw.
I
Damn
don't,
it. That looks good.
I don't
Eat
like
the
this
dummy.
thing.
No, it's not good.
I think our little offering did the trick. Precious. I don't think this puppy's going to be doing any snarling anytime soon. We can finally explore the rest of town now.
Meat on bone? I think it could fix me.
Yeah.
The Professor and Luke decide to gather photo scraps in the Northeast Alley. A classic move.
No.
What?
Say,
A piece of the photograph? I'd say so. Sharp eyes. I'll place it in my trunk for safekeeping.
Ooh.
I don't like to brag, but I make the best pancakes you've ever tasted. Guaranteed.
The thing is, while the flavour is out of this world, I have trouble getting the size consistent. Serving them can be such a pain, because you need to stack them just so. Here, let's play Towers of Hanoi.
You hate Gertie? What's wrong with you?
What fuck, dude? What did Gertie do to you?
Towers of Hanoi. Towers of Hanoi. Everybody here loves Towers of Hanoi. The solution is the same. No matter which way you slice it, everybody loves Towers of Hanoi.
To test my theory.
I hate how flat her head is. It's unnatural. Have you seen this game? Have you been here for long? Are you alive?
I'm human and alive.
Wow, your hands move so fast there. It looked like you were juggling those flapjacks. Next time I throw pancakes on the griddle, you're welcome to a heaping welcome of them.
Wow!
Here's a hamster pool which I had up my nose. Goodbye. That's the noise it made when it came out.
Someone give that guy 9 pictures and ask him to find all the bicycles.
Look, do you see the piece of photograph over there?
Woohoo! I sure do. I hope it hasn't gotten all soggy from being out here.
Don't worry, Luke. It looks more or less intact.
Oh, it is soggy here. Whoa, the Sally's flooded! Sploosh! Whoa. Splip.
Split.
Such a pretty town.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you two.
Hey, I know you. You're Mr. Anderson's daughter.
Yes, my name is Katya.
What brings you to Four Sense?
I'm sorry, but I can't really talk about it. Excuse me, I have to get back to my search. Goodbye.
Katya, wait a minute. What are you looking for?
Whoa. All right, thank
Whoa.
you for the
140 USD. Whoa!
I know I like to try and make a little joke about the 3-letter like for Denmark kroners,
Yeah.
it's the Donkey Kongs. I can't really think of anything for Czech kroners.
Celery, zebras, and
Carrot spelled wrong.
And Karen. Thanks for the donation.
Wow, she moves fast.
To think Katya was headed to Full Sense all along, just as we were. I believe we've uncovered the identity of the third party asking around about the Elysian box.
Looking around for the Elysian box as well.
The possibility is hard to ignore, yes. A photograph.
Professor, don't eat it. I see a piece of the photograph over there. Professor? Professor. No. No.
Puzzle.
That's right, go lie down.
Nicely done, Luke. I'll just tuck it away in my trunk so we don't lose it.
Man, earlier a character said layabout, and now because layabout just immediately reminds me of that one shitty Titanic animated movie where there's a moment where one of the characters just yells, "Hurry up, you layabouts!" And it's just been repeating in my head this entire time.
Oh.
Full Sense, the gilded town. Yeah, that's what they used to call this place way back when. I used to work down in the mines. I gave the town its nickname. Well, I did it till they closed them a few years back. Even now, sometimes I catch punks sneaking down to the mines, see if anything's down there. They always come back empty-handed, though. You can bet your hat on that.
We've certainly heard rumours of the great fortune Duke Herzen left behind.
Ah, so you're another one of them treasure hunters, huh? In that case, take it from me. The real money's not in that mine. It's in the Duke's castle. Of course, you may have trouble getting in, considering there's a vampire living up there. Alright, enough small talk. I've got to get back to figuring out about what this scrap is that I picked up.
I know. It's a scrap of a photo, and we've been looking all over for it. Hi, Alucard.
So this thing's yours, is it? Picks up Alucard. Well, I guess there's no use for it. So go and take it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my sweet baby boy.
Can somebody please draw Luke with Alucard?
Until they closed
Sorry.
them a few years.
It's the same. Sorry.
I see. Also, this is okay. This is either something which absolutely is in America as well, or is going to make you go, "What the fuck are you talking about, Sav?" Do you guys have scrap metal guys who go around like houses and stuff?
No.
Not
we have
really,
people
no.
who go in steel pipes.
Right. See, in England, I don't know if it's just been the places I have lived, but every place in England that I've lived, there's always been a scrap metal guy who just shows up with a van and just knocks. It's just like, "Hey guys, do you have any scrap metal that you've been planning on throwing out?" And you'll just be like, "Yeah, sure, man." And you give him the scrap metal, and he has a big truck full of scrap metal, and then he goes to sell it.
Scrap jockeys?
Is that what they're called?
Ooh, a new one.
Oh.
I'm English. What are you talking about? Okay, maybe I've just always moved to places that have scrap metal guys.
Immune boosting. It's got to be this thing, right?
Yeah.
This tea seems like just the thing for driving away the chills when you feel a cold coming on.
Maybe so, Professor, but it's a little bitter for my tastes.
That's how you know it works, my boy. The Japanese say that good medicine is bitter to the taste.
I think you might be onto something there, Professor. I feel all warm inside now.
I'm British and I know what you're talking about, Savvy. Okay, so it's just some places in England.
Hey, there's another scrub from that photo.
Hey, you guys have the Draugr that sits in your bedroom out in Italy too, right?
Boy, Inspector Chelmy sure gets around.
I love Oz's Luke voice so much. His voice is so cute. He is a little
It's
guy.
a baby. It's a little baby.
I like that one room has its own theme.
Oh, what the fuck happened here?
Look at that. There's another shred of the photograph sitting in that pile of rubbish.
You stay here, Professor. I'll go get it.
Watch your footing, Luke. That pile of rubbish looks quite precarious.
It's okay, I've gotten 4 tetanus shots in the last 2 days. What I can't figure out is why the inspector was rooting around in the trash in the first place. Did he really think that the criminal would be hiding out here?
Hard to say. He could have just been pawing through it for clues or the like.
Clues aren't just objects that spawn like mushrooms around.
Maybe to Layton they do.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I was just looking for something to eat, and I love rubble.
I'm actually half trash pactor on my grandma's side.
Trash pactor?
That was her name. Old Nanny Trash Pactor.
He picked up 7 scraps so far. I guess we got more work ahead of us. Hang on, somebody's adding me and I need them to stop.
Yes, the job's far from over. It would seem we're about halfway there, give or take a piece. But we've walked the length of this alley, and I think it's safe to say we won't find anything else here. I say we focus the remainder of our search on other places the inspector likely visited. The professor and Luke decide to search the town for missing scraps of photo.
Taking in the sights, are you?
Sorry, have you heard of the
He
Herzog
died!
man?
It's got all sorts of antiques from Volsense's most important family. Don't plan on visiting, though. Curator Grinko's almost never there.
Me when I'm traveling through Mexico, that's what all the locals call me. Almost.
If you ever find the place open, consider yourself lucky.
Yes, we noticed. We were hoping to visit, but the museum was closed when we passed by.
Word is the museum owners ordered Grinko to look the place up and run around town to find something.
The owner, you say? Do you happen to know who this person is?
Of course, everyone does. It's the same fellow who owns the Voluntary Express, if you can believe it.
The fuck?
Maybe building museums are some weird hobby for the rich, but it seems like a waste to me.
It would seem Mr. Beluga owns not only the Voluntary Express, but the Herzen Museum as well.
Oh, sorry, but it's just my bedtime. Weird. What use would Mr. Beluga have with a little museum like that?
Who can say? For now, what's clear is that Mr. Beluga may have ties to the Herzen he's kept quiet about.
Don't join with each other, you two. Good, now take a look here at this trash I picked up off the ground.
Look at this garbage! Oh, that's the scrap of the photo!
I'm the scrap metal guy in this town. You were looking for this thing?
He does look like the scrap metal guy.
Then take it back already. Here, it's all yours.
Love this voice you're doing for him.
Thank you.
Hello, older Luke. It's Duke. It's Waluigi. Can you do your version of a Waluigi evil Luke, please?
I just found this piece of trash on the ground. Littering is the most boorish habit one can have. Oh, look, Professor, it's part of the photo.
Yes, that appears to be the case.
Oh, I guess the pieces really are scattered all over town. What a huge pain.
It may take some legwork, but each piece brings us closer to the answer. We must retrieve them all.
Sorry to break up the tea party, but I'm the one who picked that up, you know. If you want it so badly, you'll have to solve this puzzle for me first, okay?
What a shit move to pick up some literal garbage on the ground. Some guy goes, "Oh, that's mine. I dropped it. Can I have it back?" Sure, if you solve my riddles 3.
I'm always doing this.
Okay.
Here, do my engineering homework.
The board shown on the left is wired on the underside. Okay. So that holding contact points A and B together turns the light on. Now look at the picture on the right. This light has 3 contact points, A, B, and C. No matter whether you hold contact points A and B, B and C, or A and C all together, the light stays on. In that case, how must the wires be connected on the underside of the board? Draw the solution that requires the fewest numbers of collection. The dotted red line indicates a known wire. Ugh. Oh, okay, I see. What the fuck is C connected to? Yeah. Can you just look this one up? I don't.
111.
What 11, right?
112.
I think I know the answer, but I'll let just let
you can.
I'm pretty sure it's A to the leftmost top bit, C to the battery on the right bottom, and then B to both of those things that we just connected to. So like a V to both of them.
That would surprise me, because that doesn't seem like the least possible connections it could be.
Draw a line that connects the negative end of the battery to the left wire of the light bulb.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
right.
Okay.
It's half useless, yeah.
That's
funny.
Now to test my theory.
It stays on no matter what, because it doesn't fucking matter.
That's okay, that's actually a good puzzle.
The little mice. You're sharper than I thought you'd be. Here, I don't need this silly thing anyway.
Well, Duke, you were no help at all. Fuck you.
I've never seen anybody go to so much trouble to get their mitts on a piece of garbage.
Jesus, fuck off.
Oh, pretty. Oh my, so very thirsty. You alright, sir?
To be honest, I've been met her son anymore. Her name's Gregorio, and I love chess like pigs love mud. I've been standing here all day pondering my next move, and, well, it's pretty brutal work.
Would a cup of tea help that thirst of yours?
Yeah! That's mighty kind of you, sonny boy.
I'll see what I can make. Once you're refreshed, thinking up your next move should be much easier.
Sweet and smoky. I don't think I have the smoky ingredient yet. I think smoky is the last one.
The last one, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have
just
it.
quit and come
Sorry,
back.
sir.
Yeah. We can at least go help the garlic girl.
The garlic girl. Little Jenny Garlic.
Garlic girl. Ain't that the attack that Vegeta used to use?
Yeah, alright.
Professor, there's a piece of the missing photograph!
Excellent! I'll put it in with the rest.
Don't you fucking patronize me. Why is everyone so quick to warn people away from the castle?
Oh, okay, we read this.
She looks like those memes where they, like, remove the middle part of somebody's face.
Yeah! Oh, it looks like the inspector has found a new victim to grill.
Ilyana sideways on top of a barbecue.
So, the only way into False Sense is through a narrow mountain pass on the Voluntary Express. In other words, no one gets in or out of this town without riding that train, correct?
Ow, you're burning me out! I see.
Oh, I see you've been doing your homework. Yes, I think you've got your facts straight. Age takes its toll on the memory, you know. You can't tell by looking at me, but I'm no spring chicken.
It's quite enough, madam. If you're sure about the route into town, then we're finished here. Barton, let's go.
I mean, yes, sir.
Oh, rats, he dashed off. I was sure I could get him to come in and take in a show. Honestly, some boys just can't skip. I'm still burning.
Oh, I think I left the grill on. 1 second.
Gotta turn the petrol off.
Say, I think we stumbled across a piece of our missing photograph.
Indeed we have. Same as usual. Looks like an
Same as it
innocent...
ever was.
Same as it ever
Same
was.
as it ever was.
Same as it ever was. We only went this way. Same as it ever
Watching
was.
the days go by.
And water underground.
Look, I have a puzzle for you. You may find you find yourself in a house, and you say, "This is not my beautiful house. This is not my
my beautiful wife." Ow!
This is...
Ow! Ow! Say, there's our track again.
Yep.
Ready, roll the track.
Yeah, those are just mechanics.
This is not my beautiful puzzle.
This is not my beautiful rat. Yeah.
Yay! She's gone. Oh, I think this is part of our torn photograph.
Well done, Luke. I'll hold on to it. Yay.
Yeah, she is gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sad now.
I'll talk to him just in case there's a photo piece. Yep.
You see that castle over yonder? It's got a dang vampire in it. It'll suck your blood.
My bud? Like Bud
Yeah,
Light?
that's what I heard at least.
Going to the forest.
No wonder my buddy Jim went over there as fast as possible.
Oh, scary.
Ew, scary.
Scary.
Ah, scary! This place gives me a bad feeling. Who even knows what's down the path anyway?
From what I can see, it's just an expansive wilderness. Let's leave it be for now. That's endgame, Luke. It's like how we just politely ignored the tower when we were exploring St. Mystere.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess I'll talk to it. Some of the people are holding scraps, so...
Alright. Irish. You two seem like pretty sharp tacks. I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of the hole. Donny boy. The pipes are calling. And Glen to Glen.
Oh!
Savvy, what's your tiniest voice?
Oh my god, okay, it's not gonna be as tiny as you think.
Hey guys, what you doing here?
Mouse, Bimpkin Scaramushki voice.
Hello, little boy. We're looking for pieces of a torn photo. Have you seen any pieces around?
Yeah, the wind blew this thing by me. Is it what you guys are looking for?
I think it's just because you put it in my head. This really sounds like the voice of an extra in a movie like the animated Titanic movie.
I'm normally all about finders keepers, but I'll give it to you if you solve this puzzle.
Looks like a precious moments doll. Ah!
Surprise, this is a Jesus puzzle.
Christianity.
Surprise, this is a Jesus puzzle. Got you.
Time to make takoyaki. God, I wish.
Oh shit!
Dude.
Now to test my theory.
The puzzle is the mystery of faith, you're right.
I'd be happy to give it to you, fine gentlemen, if you'll accept Lord Jesus as your Lord and Saviour.
Sorry, no, I'm agnostic.
Oh, I get it now. Thank you for your help, guys. Here's that thingy you wanted. You know, there used to be lots more people in False Sense back in the day, but then everyone left. I'm going to go tumble away by virtue of a gust of wind now.
Boy, you two sure do run around a bunch, huh? You'd never catch me doing that. I'd get all sweaty.
I wish you were sweaty so I could give you tea.
Ew.
Business has been slower than a one-legged turtle. With no customers, I don't really have much to do, you know.
Do you have any other duties here besides watching the door?
Yeah, little things. Just the other day, the boss, he tells me to make copies of the menu. He shoved it off on me because it's a pain to do. What do you say to helping me fold these bad boys?
69, a regular number.
Okay. Oh god, what? I don't want to do... Look this one up.
This is 69. I wonder if it's just 2.
I mean, it could be 1 if it's
3.
one of them fancy double-sided printers.
3.
Here goes. Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Okay.
Someone needs an espresso, bro.
I don't think I would trust myself to print something like this accurately multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how you do it. I was thinking I'd have to fold them all fancy style.
There are probably nicer ways to do it. Are you sure your boss is okay with you doing it like that?
No one is gonna notice. Everyone's usually too bicky pissing at what they want to eat.
If you say so, mister.
It's like I always say, get piggy picking or get pussy dying. Vicky, let me smash. Becky.
That's
This was Oz, I think.
This was me? Oh!
You took him for some reason.
I
yeah.
suppose.
Tell me, have you ever worked up the nerve to wander out past the edge of town? The tales I've heard about what people see out there would make your blood run cold. I recently went out there myself just to take a few pictures with my best camera. What developed was, well, here. See for yourself. Ah! Ah!
A ghost!
Frogs!
Oh! Figure cut out of wood hanging from a branch. Looking around the area, you notice 4 pieces of wood. Which of these was the ghost cut from? Okay. Beware. The board may have flipped.
I mean, it's D, right?
Yeah, it's not A, for sure.
B is rotated. B is chiral. Is a chiral, but it's wrong. C, the arms are weird, so it's D.
Yeah.
B is a what? So it's a chiral? What is that?
Yeah, it's like a mirror image.
Oh.
Yeah, so like gloves. Gloves are both the same shape, but a left one can't fit a right hand. Oh, I was wrong.
I mean, it could be flipped. They said that. Because it's a piece of wood. It can flip.
I thought they meant flipped as in like turned.
Yes, they did.
So it's B,
I don't. Yeah.
And now to test my theory. And there we have it.
What are you doing now?
Well, they got me.
Hey, I thought you were going to show us a real ghost.
Whoa.
Sorry to get your hopes up, friend. I do so love pulling that one on customers. All joking aside, no one dares to enter the forest lately. The whole place is overgrown and perilous.
Egg.
Egg.
Uh-oh. Thirsty.
What seems to be ailing you?
Every day I stand out here for hours and hours. All that standing really does a number on my knees.
I should probably give him his accent back.
Should really start scheduling a mid-break shift or something.
Being a doorman does sound like an exhausting job. Perhaps a cup of tea would help restore your spirits. I'd be happy to brew you some.
Sure, but I gotta warn you, working at a Picky Star 5-star on Tesme restaurant about what I drink.
Bondulance?
Are you having a strong?
But if you can brew up something that tastes mild with a hint of spice, I'll be a happy camper.
Alright, mild with a hint of spice. So it's gotta have...
yeah.
Meld sweet and mild tones with fantastic spiciness.
Now that's good tea. Felix seems restored and ready to do some karate kicks.
For China Week.
God.
I know good tea when I taste it. And my friend, that tea of yours is out of this world.
I can't... So this voice is so low, I can't really hear myself through my own headphones. So I'm like, I don't even know what this sounds like through the microphone.
Working as a doorman in the best restaurant in town, I gotta be on the ball 100% of the time. I mean, back in the day, even the Duke's son and his fiancée used to come here. When you got customers like that, service has to be perfect from the second they walk up.
Wow, 4 cents is elite, huh?
That's right, little man. But thinking on it, I haven't seen those two for a while now. I sure hope they visit us again sometime. Oh boy. Oh, daddy boy, the pipes are cool.
Get me some sausages.
Nanako. It's my other half. We were split in half by a witch. If you fuse us together, we sound normal.
Like,
What is that?
my other half, as in I was cursed and split into two people.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, no, that is funny. That's why I'm saying, yeah.
It's what I heard from the people who were treasure hunting at that dusty castle outside of town. They also said that the vampire with big fangs lives up there.
I just pictured Anton with walrus fangs that were so large he leans on them, like they go past his feet, and he's like, oh man.
Yikes! Are you talking about the vampire who's rumored to live up in Herzen Castle? Well, gosh, if you knew what I was talking about, why'd you make me explain it? Anyway, even though the whole fang thing sounds creepy, that whole vampire's nothing to be scared of. As long as you have a cross or some... Jesus confirmed for Layton. Some garlic, you're good to go. Actually, I bet even a hunk of garlic bread would do the trick. Really? Oh yeah, everyone knows that. Hey, I meant to ask you too. Do you know what this is? The wind blew it over here earlier. I sure do. That's a piece of the photograph we're looking... Well then, you should have it. Come on, get my finger back, please. I was just gonna throw it away.
The walrus thing has reminded me of one of my favorite hypotheticals, which is the would you be more surprised if you heard a knock at your door and opened it to find a fairy or a walrus?
Yeah, and it's a walrus. And like people were like, what's crazy you would say, but fairies aren't real. And it's like, yeah, but we exist in like a society where we have stories about fairies. So if a fairy shows up at your door, you're like, and it's floating and it's just a fairy, you're like, oh, I guess fairies are real. Let's talk to this fairy.
And it knocked on my door. It can knock on my door. It has that capability, right?
If a walrus knocks on your door, walruses are real, and it's actually almost more implausible to imagine how a walrus got to your front door and began knocking on it.
Yeah, exactly.
As much as I love antiques, I adore puzzles even more. I've got a vintage puzzle I'd love to share with you. If you'd like to listen, we'd be honored to hear it. Wonderful. This puzzle involves a certain rare vase in my collection. It's on display right over there.
It's the cup from the 90s with the squiggle on it.
I have to go feed my kitty cat, Bib.
Okay. There are 100 black stones and 50 black stones and 51 white stones. Put on this blindfold, reach in, pull out as many stones as you like. When you're finished, if you've removed an equal number of black and white stones, you'll receive a number of gold pieces equal to the number of stones you pulled out. Wow.
I feel like I've heard this puzzle before, and I don't remember the solution.
The answer, yeah. Let me see.
Should you remove?
I mean, is there any way to increase your odds better than 50? Like 50-50?
So if I think that the answer is your best chances are technically if you keep the number small. Because it's like when you flip a coin, right? Even though, statistically speaking, flipping it, 1,000 times, you'll get close to 50-50. If you just flip twice and get one of each result, that's exactly 50-50.
It's 50-50. So it can't be 101 because you're guaranteed, you have to have an equal number of stones, and you're guaranteeing yourself, that's a 0% chance. You only get money if you've got an exact number. And actually, if you only pull out like 3, there's a pretty good chance you've got 3 black, because there's 50 you could have grabbed. I think it's just 100.
Probably.
I can't...
it's either 100 or 2.
I don't know why it wouldn't just be 100. I think you have a 50% chance. Yeah. I don't really see the trick to this puzzle. I think it's...
Oh, right. Because with this one, the trick of it is that once you get to the final pieces, there is now only a 50% chance of whether it happens.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I feel you. because my hypothetical is a different one that I'm thinking of, which is the idea of if somebody says flip a coin any number of times you want, but you have to get 50-50 results to get the prize, then the answer is you should only flip it twice. Because you
Deftly solved. You're quite the sharp one, aren't you?
Do you have a photograph? So I'm disproportionately amused by, oh, I didn't understood it.
There are too many people in this town who prize gold and silver above items of real worth. In my opinion, the real treasures of Full Sense are those items that have witnessed its long history.
I'm leaving without a word.
No photo. Only 2 left.
Oh, there's one.
Ah!
We can look at the photograph without this one. Come on, we got enough pieces.
Luke, is that another fragment of our missing photograph I see?
No, that's just yesterday's newspaper.
Snoop.
Hiya, folks. What are you two doing out here? Looking for something, maybe?
It's nothing much, just a few scraps of a torn photo. Have you seen anything of the sort?
Sounds like garbage to me, but I'm pretty sure I saw one over by the gate to the forest. But anyway, I gotta tell you how amazed I. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Bye. This is so much more dialogue than I thought.
Okay. Come on, Belle. No.
Slightly British sounding Peter Griffin. Shut up.
I am Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin, I am him.
I am Peter Griffin.
Holy crap, Lois.
Oh my god.
Holy crap, Lois.
Bollocks, Lois.
Oh, wait. I've just accidentally dropped into what's his face from fucking Disco Elysium.
Are you quite all right, madam? You look a bit fatigued.
There I go again, spacing out. Sorry,
Bless
I'm
you.
just feeling run down. And thirsty. Business is usually pretty slow at this hour. Maybe I should take a break or something?
Your job must be very taxing. Make sure to schedule in some time to recuperate.
Oh, it's so nice of you to worry, Mr. Tall, Dark and Handsome. You're right, though. I need to schedule some Ilyana time.
If you'd like, I think we could fix you some tea. How does that sound to you?
Oh, that sounds wonderful. If you really want to thrill this girl, make me something refreshing and sweet. Since you're so sweet, I'm sure you'll have no problem whipping up something that matches.
I think we might be able to make something that fits the bill. Let's see.
Also,
Oh,
thank you,
brick.
chat. Everett Clare. I'm Everett Clare, Mr.
Everett Clare! I have no
Come on,
idea
Harry.
where your gun is, Harry, my friend.
Boom-a-mow.
It is boom
Come on.
now.
Come on, Harry. I'm trying to help you.
That's
I'm
not
a
bad.
fellow working man.
I love that Disco Elysium makes the Union pretty fucking evil.
Yeah.
There really
It's so
is
interesting.
there really is no good guy in Disco Elysium.
I'm a union man, Harry.
All I'm asking is that you go to that man's house and just leave his door open. It's just a little bit of threats amongst friends.
That is like the only quest in Disco Elysium I just didn't do. And later I found out through wiki binging that it's fucking Gary the crypto fascist who lives there, and I was like, oh, I should have had him jumped. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, by the way, it's a complete racist who lives there. I forgot to mention that.
Dude, if you told me it was Gary the crypto fascist, I would have unlocked that door immediately.
Absolutely divine. A smile spreads across Ilyana's face. She seems restored and in high spirits.
Ooh, now that is nice. You sure know your way around a teapot, sugar. There have been some new faces here in town recently, but none of them are as nice as yours. In fact, just a little while ago, an older gentleman came to town with a box all studded with gems. Looks-wise, he didn't hold a candle to you, of course, but he was pretty cute in his own way.
Now, if you two ever get tired from running around, stop in and say hi, you hear?
Everard's voice is too much fun to do.
Everard!
I'm a reasonable man, Harry.
Meanwhile, elsewhere... Oh, fuck yeah! Let's go!
Oh, boy! So, would you say he comes into town pretty often? Oh, yeah! I mean, think about it! He rides the Molentary Express for free whenever he wants! I guess that's one of the perks of owning your own railway, huh? Oh, and whenever I see him around, he's always with a shabby-looking guy in a conductor's outfit. 9 times out of 10, he's chewing out the conductor guy for something or another. He seems to be searching for something. Who knows what, really? But whatever it is, it must be pretty special if a rich guy like him can't buy it.
I still don't see the fuss over this Elysian box. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a box.
Inspector, pardon me, sir, but I've just received word from headquarters. His alibi checks out.
Is that so? And that's that, isn't it?
Ain't it?
Barton, we've got our man. Gather all the suspects at the hotel and we'll put this case to bed.
But, sir, if we know who the murderer is, shouldn't we go make an arrest and be done with it?
Huh? Barton, sometimes I think you must be the biggest bobby I've ever met. There's no greater thrill in the life of a law officer than calling out a guilty party in front of a crowd. This is the moment this whole case has been building towards. Now gather up everyone on the double.
Yes, sir.
It's thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
I'm gonna see if I can spawn her sweats. Spawn the tea sweats by exiting and entering. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Let me localize that. Thicker than a bowl of porridge.
There you go.
Hi, mister. Give me some drink. I need a drink for me.
Me thirsty.
Drink.
I need a drink for me. I need a drink for me.
Yummy.
Marie, yummy. Marina smiles widely.
Smiles so sneetly.
She seems restored and cheerful.
Thanks, mister. This tea is great. It makes my tummy feel all warm inside. I'm gonna try making this for my dad. Sometimes when I look at him, he seems so old and tired. Maybe the garlic fumes from his shop are playing funny tricks in my eyes.
That's very sweet, actually.
Hey, can I just say, by the way, by far one of my bottom 10 words is tummy. I hate tummy as a word.
No, I hate the word. I don't like the word tummy either.
Aww. Talk about a sad thing to hear from your friends when you are quite the fan of the word tummy. Talk about a spooky place. Do you think the path beyond that gate leads to the castle, Professor?
From what I can tell, tummy... Hearing the word tummy is... It's like one of those words like baby, where...
Yeah.
If it's said in a context... Like, I don't know. It's like a word that only exists in a context where, like, no wonder you like it, Oz. You're little lollipop boy coded. And just like, oh, my poor tummy. Like only, like, children and, like, people in the privacy
Silly
of their
billies.
own homes being like, oh, look at your cute little tummy, and, like, giving them a kiss on the abdomen or whatever. Like, those are the two demographics who can say tummy. Of or pertaining to a small boy who may or may not hold a lollipop and like cuddling talk like so I don't want to hear Elon Musk say the word tummy, you know?
The only acceptable tummy that I will hear from my friends is my tummy hurts, because it's like, you know, it's funny, and we have the meme of like, today my tummy hurt, but I'm being very brave. Like, that's it's purposely being like childish, right? Any other situation, don't fucking come at me with tummy is the way you describe your belly.
Chat, little lollipop boy got to be one of my favorite gender.
From what I can tell, yes.
Gosh, anyone who would live out in the middle of a spooky forest like that must be a little batty. No wonder people think whoever's out there is a vampire. You're right, Al.
That was genius, Luke. You're so charming. Show a little courage, my boy. Oh, what's this here? Something stuck on the fence.
There sure is. It's that last missing piece of the photograph. Now put it together.
Lovey says, that's what I am, little lollipop guy. Lovey, your gender to me is closer to like Final Fantasy Black Mage original design. You're like a little dot-eyed creature.
Yeah. I love that. I love that gender.
Yeah.
Now that we have the lot of them, let's see if we can't Let's see if we can't piece the photograph back together.
There is something about this font, isn't there? It's so strange.
It doesn't help that I'm also a fast reader, and in a font like this, it's really easy for because like I read way ahead of the words at a time, and I tend to scan multiple lines at once, so it's really easy to like, you know, grab one that's too early.
I love pictures. Samus!
I hate hate pictures. It looks like her helmet and like one of her.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Savvy perks up.
What? Huh?
Someone mention did someone mention the ultimate wife guy, Samus's husband?
I love Samus's husband.
I
else loves
so
Samus's
happy.
husband. Samus.
Samus. It's in the name.
Oh boy.
I love the fan art I got of of them holding hands with just married. It's so I have it saved. It's so good.
How do you connect? It's gotta be some way. You four have to be in the middle. It's a goat head.
Wow, way to spoil it, Jello.
Oh, sorry.
I literally can't tell what the fuck this is, so.
I mean, Layton's been dropping hints the whole game. How does this become a goat's head?
Do the frame first.
The frame is hard too, because they all look the same.
However, I wasn't going anywhere with that. I don't know why I said that. Sometimes you just gotta drop a however.
Nevertheless.
What's your favorite word that leads into the rest of your explanation?
Say! Grant O'Brien is earnestly the only person I know who would sincerely inject into a conversation with say.
Perchance.
I am a fan of mayhap, but that's not exactly the same.
Perchance is so funny. Perchance circles this. Stop saying perchance.
Stop saying perchance. Yeah.
You can't just say perchance.
But what is Mario doing when he's not crushing turts? Ew.
Ew.
Just ew, gross.
Ew. Shut up.
If I may, that's a pretty good one.
Butler coded.
Oh, penis worth.
I hate when I've clearly like missed a good bit when the rest of you were hanging out. It's a frog.
Anubis.
This looks right,
Two
right?
Samus is high-fiving. Yes.
Yeah, this looks right.
Just leave it to me.
One more thing. It's a pretty good one.
That was almost
I know a guy who likes that one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, what on earth is it a picture of?
Alucard, what are you doing? You are not eating that.
Hang on. There's danger afoot.
Yeah, that's all
Run!
right.
It's a frog and a goat.
Gosh, Professor.
Look, if I were to venture a guess, I'd say what we see before us is the Elysian box.
Oh, look! The design on the top of the box looks like the same as the one on the fountain in Full Sense.
Yes, I noticed the resemblance myself. What an unusual emblem. The imagery seems to suggest some sort of demon, doesn't it?
I
Oh,
guess.
Christianity real. Well, that seems appropriate, doesn't it? I mean, the box did kill poor Dr. Schrader after all.
Well, perhaps it did. And perhaps it... Oh, well, perhaps it did, and perhaps it didn't. We won't know until we have the actual item in our hands. For now, our best course of action might be to show this photo to the townsfolk to see what they say.
Sounds good to me. Who knows, maybe the photo will help jog someone's memory or... Ah! Are you fucking kidding me?
Schrader.
You're goddamn right. What are we gonna do now? Vampire wind took it away. The wind blew away one of the photo pieces.
Oh, this is quite an unfortunate turn of events.
With that piece missing, the emblem looks completely different. Less evil and more like, frog.
Well, if we lose any more pieces, it won't look like much of anything. Let's paste the remaining pieces down so we don't lose any more to the wind.
My name is Asac Schrader. My name is Asac Schrader.
Zack Schrader.
It's time for you to listen to me.
The Professor and Luke decide to continue their investigation in town.
Bum, 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 bum.
Professor Layton, sir.
Barton, my good man, whatever is the matter?
The inspectors found the person responsible for Dr. Schrader's murder. Our strict orders to round everyone up at the hotel as soon as possible, sir.
Understood. We will head there right now. Come, Luke, let's hurry.
Jesse Pinkman in the house.
Nice.
Bitch, bitch.
Whoa!
Oh my god, it's a tea
Oh my
crisis.
They're all freaking the fuck out.
Oh, this was me, swell.
Nosy?
Oh, did you see that?
I think it's Nerys.
What? Oh, I'm insane.
See what? The ghost, of course. One just floated by, all oogity boogetying, I swear. Oh, darn, I must have missed it. That's the 12th time today he's flown by. God, this must be the spot for ghost watching.
Clearly you don't own an air fryer.
Clearly you don't own an air fryer. I've been here for hours. It's all just so fascinating. I'm totally captivated.
I'm sure it's all very exciting. But would you care to take a break and have a cup of... Would you, get a drink of tea?
That sounds great. I scream like a banshee whenever I spot a ghost, and boy, is my throat sore. But if I'm going to take a tea break, let's make it a mysterious one. Ooh. That means I'd like something sweet and kind of unusual.
Sweet and unusual. Oh, wait, hang on. What did she say? Mysterious, mild, sweet, and spicy. Okay.
Is that the dream one?
Maybe. Sweet, spicy, mild. Yeah, dream spice. Okay.
Whoa.
Yay. It's dream spice. It's dream spice.
It's dream spice.
Dream spice.
If you want to be
this
my
is me as
lover.
well.
I'm
Scrumptious.
fucking overlays in the way.
Scrumptious. A smile spreads across Nerese's face. See, she's just...
Hey, there really is something a little mysterious about the way this tea tastes. Good job. I'm glad you liked it.
We put a hint coin in the bottom, that's why.
Oh yeah, it was great. Let me thank you by telling you where all the creepiest ghosts in town hang out. Full Sense has got oodles of ghost watching spots. I'm creeped out enough already, but thanks anyway. I guess. Is somebody there? I could use a little help.
Are you all right there, madam? Your legs are shaking.
My circulation isn't so good, so I get the chills really easily.
Oh, girl, same!
It gets bad like this. My legs wobble so much, I feel like I'm standing on ice.
You do got them toothpick limbs.
That sounds terrible.
You got those Tims.
Do you want me to run by and get you some Tims? Will that help?
It would, actually.
Amy's told me to shut up about this, but I do think Tim Hortons, like, if I were ever doing, I don't have a lot of like fast food or big chain opinions. I think Tim Hortons is strictly F tier. I think they're terrible. Everything they make is gross.
How many things from there have you had?
5.
Oh.
5's a good amount of things to decide you don't like a fast food chain, I feel. Especially when one of them is Timbits.
Now, I don't like Timbits either.
It's because everything they have is too sweet and sugary and like fake and like it's like flaky in a plastic way, not flaky in a what's it called, the butter alternating layers thing.
File it away.
Okay, bad circulation.
Yeah, no, I forget what that's called. Lamination.
Lamination, that was it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Well, it's Rick and Morty time.
What the fuck are you doing?
Tasty! Lila beams, a rosy glow returning to her cheeks and her chills disappearing.
Babes.
Babes.
Thanks a bunch, you two, in it. Now I'm toasty to the tips of my toes.
That was my Allison.
Glad to see it helped.
So I added a babes at the end.
Bike! Are you completely recovered now?
No, not exactly.
I suppose the tea wasn't as effective as I had originally thought it would be.
Oh no, the chills are all gone, but now I've got a cramp from all that shivering. Ow, ow, ow! Hey, something's moving behind your shoulder over there.
That's Luke. I don't see anything back there.
Oops, that was probably just a trick of the light. That seems to happen to a lot of people in 4 cents. Anywho, never you mind all that. And thanks so much for helping me out, I mean it.
What's the name of
That's
the
not
host?
suspicious at all.
What's the name of the host that says bike instead of bake? It's Allison.
Everybody. I mean, they all kind of do it at some point.
Make cake, bake.
She explicitly sounds like she's saying bike, as in bicycle.
Yeah.
Bike.
I love their tart fruit and put it in everything. Smoothies, pie, pancakes, cake, even spaghetti.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
But I think I've pretty much run out of ways to eat it, and that bums me out.
Have you ever tried their seeds in a tea before?
Oh, that's a good idea, but I heard that too much tea makes it hard to sleep.
Don't you worry. I'll put a little something in it so you won't have any trouble sleeping.
Thanks, mister. Since I don't have to worry about sleeping, I'm gonna drink a bunch.
Okay.
Have you ever had valerian root tea? That shit knocks you the
Sorry,
fuck
I'm
out.
not. I don't live in D&D.
It's a. I mean, it does sound fake, but it is real. It's a real fucking thing. Valerian root is it legit comes with warnings not to operate heavy machinery after you've drank it.
All right, Beltart. That's. Hang on.
That's not Beltart.
I know. Beltart
Yeah.
seed, mild, and puts you to sleep. Beltart seed, mild, puts you to sleep. Do we have that? Not really.
Yeah, I think you do.
Relaxing?
Relaxing.
Oh.
Yeah, so you've got relaxing. So then mild would be the pot?
Mild is this. Dream Fluff, mild.
Oh, shit, it is. Maybe 2? No.
Professor, this tea is dog water.
And since Sarah's blood runs through my veins, I guess that makes me a warlock.
And since Sarah's blood runs through my veins, I guess that makes me a warlock.
It's just fun to say. It's so good.
Tim Curry's incredible in that movie. I already have this tea. Which one is it? This? Dreams? I don't think it's Dreams.
It's not Dreams because it doesn't have the belt.
It doesn't have the belt art. I'll try this. I, again, might be missing the last ingredient. Okay, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yay.
Niles has found a new way to enjoy bell tart fruit.
Wow, that tea was great. Not that I had all that much stress before, but now I'm super chilled out.
You're 8. What could you be stressed about?
You mean when I get the wrong juice?
My milk is gone. I don't have my milk. You sure share your tea, so let me tell you a secret to pay you back. Most people will tell you to stay away from the forest because it's scary, but I know a trick.
Bring a clock.
As long as you tell yourself that nothing scary is going to happen in the forest, it won't. I learned that from Pinkie Pie in one of the first episodes of My Little Pony. People only see spooky stuff in the forest because they're scared. It's weird, but it's true. You just have to giggle at the ghosties.
This sounds like bullshit, but this is actually just good foreshadowing. That's funny. Oh, the other guy saw the kid, and he was like, I don't have the tea sweats anymore.
What to do? What to do?
You seem troubled, madam. May I be of any assistance to you?
I am quite troubled, as a matter of fact. And I'm quite troubled, as a matter of fact. And what's worse, I have no one to turn to.
Well, how would you like a hot cup of tea? If nothing else, it should bring a bit of cheer to your day.
A bit of cheer? Well, I am tired of mulling it over, the issue, so I suppose I might as well take a break.
A Brit of cheer,
man.
A Brit of cheer is much more agreeable than a Scot of regret.
I don't mean to sound picky, but please keep in mind that I have certain preferences. On a day like today, I do believe a nice strong tea with a pinch of dream fluff is in order.
I've hit my fucking limit. I can't take it anymore. I'm making tea for myself because of this game, says Primal Meriden.
I'll be sitting. So it has some dream fluff in it. Needs to be strong.
An Irishman of rancor.
Fantastic spiciness. That seems. I think that's an okay choice.
No, she needs the last ingredient, apparently.
Ah.
Yeah,
okay.
I suspected as much.
This sucks ass!
Oh, it's rather pedestrian. Get out of here, you peasant. Ah, Mr. Layton, so glad you could finally join us. With you here, we now have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Isaac Schrader gathered in this room. I can't get over the Dark Souls noise.
Well, it was nice of Katya to show up.
Something is constantly eating at my energy today. I just had 2 mugs of espresso and still feel not all there. I think that's your answer?
Yeah. A few days ago, renowned archaeologist Dr. Andrew Schrader was found dead in his London home. His murder is still at large, but look around you. You could very well be sitting next to the culprit.
A suspect? Me? Nonsense. What reason could I possibly have to kill a man I don't even know?
A bit slow on the uptake, eh? Mr. Beluga, every person in the room is after the Elysian box. That box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no doubt that one of you here did the deed.
I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumph of police work, Inspector. So, tell me, what
facts have you unearthed in these last few days?
Watch closely now, Mr. Layton. This is how we unravel mysteries in the Scotland Yard.
You have my full attention, Inspector. Please, hypothesize away.
I first learned of false scents through evidence obtained in the late doctor's office. According to his notes, Schrader spent quite some time in town researching the Elysian box, and when I learned what he died shortly after returning home to London, everything came into focus. I believe that our criminal first spotted the doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysian box here in town. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed the doctor to his London home and murdered him.
Now that's a deduction worthy of London's finest. So, out with it then. Who's our man?
Hold your horses, I'm getting there. To summarise, culprit must have been to false scents before. What's more, this person must have also had the ability to travel freely between here and London. Now, as we all know, only those affiliated with the Voluntary Express have that ability. And now, all eyes turn to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well, turn them back. Now turn them back to him. Now back again. Mr. Beluga stated he was in London to conducted business that day, and so his alibi checked out.
Huh? But if it's not Mr. Beluga...
That's right. Our murderer stands before us. And his name is Sammy Thunder.
What? You gotta be kidding, man!
I know Mr. Beluga has ordered you to turn over every stone in town to find the Elysian box.
When I turn this way, I don't have the glitch on my sprite.
Oh, that is interesting. We worked you like a dog and you resented that trick. Well, he worked you like a dog. We didn't do anything. So you decided you'd beat him to the punch and make off with his precious box.
Alright, this is me. This is an outrage. Samuel, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm being framed! You're out your gourd, man!
Now I see why the box eluded me for so long. You've been holding out on me, Samuel.
No, I haven't. I swear, my favourite leather pants. Come on, Uncle, you know me. I'd never do anything that crazy.
You'll have plenty of time to tell me your story back in London from a cell. Now come along.
So it was the conductor after all. I didn't think he had it in him. But at least we can all rest easy now.
Professor, do you really think Sammy could have committed such an awful crime?
Well, all we have to go on is this single torn photograph recovered from the doctor's room.
Frog.
Oh, so that's the Elysian box. Frog. Wow, very fancy. I like the cute goat design on the top.
Oh my. Flora.
What?
Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't feel quite right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus.
Really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking. And rocking ain't a crime. Yow! Let me go.
It took a lot in me to decide to make Sammy sound British, because I actually fucking love how he sounds in the American dub.
You know what's good for you. Just a moment, Inspector Shelby. I believe we've all committed a large and rather unfortunate oversight.
Gonna turn it up just a little for the actual acting.
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton?
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian box that we've been looking for. The one and only piece of visual evidence we possess is this torn photograph. And get to the point. The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian box looks like is the suspect you're after. And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place. Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
Ow! Take it easy, officer.
Pipe down, you hooligan.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Sorry to disappoint, but he's not the culprit.
Score.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs? Isn't it obvious?
No.
If the criminal does indeed reside in our midst, he or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian box in person, which means the culprit.
Koch is just like, I don't know any of these people.
Must be you then.
What? Flora!
Inspector, look here. That's the photo I dropped. Indeed. This, for those who don't know, is a piece of evidence recovered by the inspector. It's a photo of the Elysian box, and I have every confidence that this shot depicts the real thing.
So, this little knick-knack here is what started the whole mess? To be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste. What with the bizarre frog head on it.
Aha!
I see you've put the pieces together too, Luke. Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog, but a goat.
A goat? Not by my eyes, it doesn't.
That's just it. This photograph is missing the piece containing the goat's eyes. In its current form, the image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector. Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not? Well, that clears things up nicely. If you say you saw a goat, that must mean you've seen the real Elysian box before.
I hope you're ready for this game to get real, Layton.
Who are you really?
Well played, Layton. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself for seeing through my disguise again.
I'm in love with this twist because it makes no sense. So this is you, Savvy, and the voice for this guy's like,
Curse you, Layton! I'm an old-timey criminal! Curse you, Layton! Curse you and that foppish hat of yours!
Don Paolo! I hope you played the first game, or this is even more insane! He's he's a master of disguise. I don't see what you're where the confusion is going.
I beat you to the box, and given a little more time, I would have beaten you to cracking the secret.
Nope,
and
no
of
spoilers,
course,
chat.
The Herzen fortune would have been mine. That ship has sailed now.
So you're the one who had the Elysian box all along?
Another brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice. Clearly he's learned from the best.
So, the funniest thing about the Layton series, which is a trilogy of games and then a prequel trilogy, which Don Paolo obviously isn't in, is that Don Paolo is the stupidest, shallowest Waluigi villain in the first two games. And then after the third game, where they're like, all right, we should actually like write a backstory for this guy, he's like non-ironically one of my favorite characters in the series. And then in the second game, they're like, this time we can set it all up from the beginning. Here's our new villain, and he's cool and interesting for 2 games, and then his backstory sucks nuts. And it's so bad, and it totally lands on a horrible flop.
But yes, you're right, little man. I stole it off that old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. The geezer probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Not that I care one iota.
Snoozing? But Dr. Schrader wouldn't sleep on the floor. Hey, wait a second. If you've been posing as Flora, where's the real Flora?
Oh, she's probably making hay angels with the cows in that old dropstone barn I left her in. Or maybe she's just sitting there fuming because you bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. But I must thank you 2 dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information.
I actually really like you as
It's good, yeah.
Thank you. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. I'm so close to unlocking the secret of this Elysian box. Now I need merely take this box to the... Hold it right there, you scoundrel! Ah! I've got a lot of questions, and you'll answer them once I've escorted you back to London. Where do you think you're going? Ha! Got you, you slippery devil! Ah, you meddlesome oaf! You have no idea how slippery I can be! Well, don't just stand there! The worm's getting away! Fool! Did you really think a soft-bodied flatfoot like yourself could catch me? So long, Layton! Think you can give me the slip? I'll catch you yet!
Oh, wait for me, Inspector!
Wow, look at the three of them shake a leg. I didn't think they had it in them.
Camera pans over to Katya. What the hell is going on?
What in the hell is happening right now?
Who are you people?
I must say, I never once suspected Don Paolo had been posing as Flora. And for so long, this is deeply
Yeah, me deeper, man. Because who could have?
I sure hope the real Flora's okay.
We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on the way back to London. Looks into the camera.
It's funny, because, like, if this were, like, an episode of Lupin the Third, where everyone has the power to disguise as everyone, regardless of body shape, and you kind of just learn that pretty quickly, there are actually quite a few hints, but, like, because that's not established, even if you played the first game, it's kind of not established Don Paolo can functionally shapeshift into a smaller girl. It's just insane. Also, it's a small thing, but like knowing his personality, when he goes, another deduction from Layton's apprentice. You really have learned from the best. That's just like a sincere compliment. Like, he's not even being snarky.
I would like to thank you for giving me this intensely fun character to voice act.
I mean, yeah, it would be
so fun.
It would be pretty stupid of me not to give you Flora and by extension Don Paolo, given Luke and Layton are already taken.
Of course we won't. But I'm sure Flora is having a grand old time playing with the cows! Layton, you piece of shit!
Meanwhile,
I'm so scared of cows!
Oh, this is me. Another thing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paolo said about Dr. Schrader. The way he was talking, it didn't sound like he killed Dr. Schrader. But if he didn't, who did?
I think you're spot on there, Luke. Something else is responsible for the doctor's death. Right now, I'd say the Elysian box is the key to learning what that something was.
Then I guess we've reached a dead end. Oh, if only Don Paolo hadn't run off with the... Professor, look!
It's so funny, it just falls out of his pocket!
Well, look at that.
Oh, drat!
Don Paolo must have dropped it when he was running away from Inspector Chelmy.
So this is it. The Elysian box.
At last, the box. Inside sleeps the key to uncovering a massive family fortune.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Mr. Layton, I'm gonna ask you to hand over that box now. As the son of the late Duke Herzen, I am the rightful owner of that box.
This box belongs to the Herzens?
You hard of hearing, boy. Inside this box is the key to cracking the secret of the Herzen fortune. Seeing as how I share the bloodline, that box should pass into my hands and no one else's.
Oh my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to...
Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. You're no more entitled to that box than I am, or any other person in this room for that matter.
Hey, listen here, Porter. This is none of your business, so I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself.
No, I'm sorry, but I won't stand by in what you claim that box is your own. If anyone has a rightful claim to that box, it is the current Duke of Falsense himself. Besides, I've heard about you, and you turned your back on this town and left of your own free will. In my book, your claim to the fortune was lost the day you walked out of Falsense.
Ah, is that so? You've got some nerve, buddy.
If what Krantz says is true, I'm afraid I can't hand this box over to you in good conscience, sir.
Why didn't you defend me, man?
Hey, Uncle. What do you say we give up on chasing this box? Keeping stuff on the DL is exhausting.
Don't you tell me how to run my affairs, Samuel! You've forgotten who signs your paychecks!
I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing errand boy's getting old, man. It's more than a guy like me can take. Sammy Thunder wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig. Sammy Thunder was born to rock! Hey, world! I'm climbing on the rock train and riding it to the top! Yow!
Samuel, what are you babbling on about? Come back here at once!
Ow, my ears. Whatever. Deal with that.
I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for the moment.
Fine, do what you want. I hope that awful box curses all of you twice over!
I am too scared to try and ride my gain anymore with how this works.
Yeah, no, it is, dicey, this new one.
So, it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the Doctor's death in the end. Maybe it really was the Elysian Box's fault after all.
Let's take a look.
What's wrong with her?
It sounds like the doctor had already collapsed.
By the time Don Paolo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, Luke. The box could very well contain a lethal element that killed the Doctor. But without seeing the box's effect in action, how can we be sure?
Surely you don't mean...
I do, Luke. We must open the box ourselves. It's the only way.
Please, just hold on a moment.
Gotcha?
Is there any way I can convince you to let me have that box? It's of vital importance.
Before I do that, I would need to know more first. Why is this box so important to you?
I'm sorry, it's not for me to say.
She could fucking say. I truly don't know why she does it.
But I must deliver that box to somebody important. I must.
Who is this person?
I
can't say!
I can't tell you anymore, but once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever.
That means meatloaf.
Good comment in chat. There also might be a cat in there too. You can never be too certain.
The curse will end, and everything will be over and done with, and he'll...
Whatever do you mean, dear?
Help! Somebody, anybody, come quick! Someone else just got taken away to Herzen Castle. The vampire there is gonna suck his blood, and he's gonna steal his soul. Why did it have to be him? Why? He was such a stand-up guy, too.
What? No, that's impossible.
Wait, Katya, where are you running off to? Oh, she left in a hurry. Maybe all that vampire talk scared her. Do you know what she was talking about? I feel like I could only follow half of what she said.
I'm as confounded as you are, Luke. But after our discussion, I am doubly sure now that this box contains a greater secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seems to be the only course of action left to us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Then let's take this to our room so we can open the box away from prying eyes. The Professor and Luke are going to die.
What a shame.
Bling. Finally, the Elysian box.
Indeed, Luke.
I can't look. Oh, no.
Huh?
Don't try too hard, Lonnie Manella.
The box is empty, and we're still alive.
Then it would seem my theory was correct.
What do you mean, Professor?
Jars and cans. We must head back into town and do a bit more asking around. I need to confirm my suspicions. I think we're going to stop there for today.
That sounds good to me.
Makes sense.
Hello, Don
What a
Paolo.
silly little game.
My best friend.
Yeah. It's like Layton's tone is much sillier, so when it gets dumb, I'm a lot less pissed off when a Layton character's like, no, I can't tell you. Because, like, I don't know, you walk around town and you talk to people who are like, my house is covered in garlic because I'm crazy. You're just like, whatever.
Oh, also, me, an adult, very old man, has been disguised as a small girl. For how long now? I could just do that.
I think, to my recollection, it might go like a tick longer than our first 2 sessions. I think we can finish this next week.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, we're like, I'd say we're 2/3 of the way through it.
Ooh.
Just gotta go meet the vampire.
I am the vampire. Watch out on Halloween night.
I'm watching out every day of the year.
I'm hammier than anyone you find on Twilight.
All right, good night, everyone. Are we good for Friday next week, you two?
What?
What day is that?
Yeah.
Friday.
Second?
It's the second.
Second?
I believe I'm
that's
good.
I don't know if that'll work for me, because that's Vixen's anniversary. So...
I can't do the Saturday, unfortunately.
All right, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm gonna end stream. Bye.
Bye.